Shout out to each and every one of you here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here on the live stream. You're here with the Crypto Lifer, and I'm loving life right now. So happy to be alive. A little lower than I should be. Let me move myself up here a little bit. The camera actually needs to be moved up a little bit. We'll figure that out in a second. I'm here. Shout out to each and every one of you for being Crypto Lifers, putting your life into this crypto game. They try to shred us up. They try to chop us up. They try to take our spirit. They can take our Satoshis, but they'll never take our will, man. I mean, honestly, they'll never take our Satoshis either. So shout out to each and every one of you being here on the live. Thank you for being here. Let's get that live stream going. Let's get that video feed flowing. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for the water. Appreciate it. Wow, what a beautiful day it is to be alive here. Let's roll. Shout out to Master Chief, Love Learning, Calder Ronster, Maxime Roy. Shout out to Aesthetics Philippe. All my moderators in the game. Shout out to Roddy Robinson. I seen you earlier. Zero Allegiance, Philippe. Calder Ronster, my man. And Kusei Crypto, Dustin Kava. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well this morning. While waiting, Will Smith, that like button. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Yes, we will Smith that like button here. 112 likes, 221 people on the live. Unbelievable. Super excited to be alive. Let's break it down. Let's talk about crypto. Let's find the opportunities in the market. And let's have some fun while we're doing it. Let's keep ourselves moving. Let's keep ourselves feeling invigorated. I got the lemon. I got the water. I'm putting the lemon in the water. Everyone thinks it's just a simple thing, but what it does is it alkalines the brain, alkalines the mind. And what it then does, okay, is it decalcifies the pineal gland. It also makes you more alkaline. Stops cancer, stops so many other things in your life. Get your lemon water. I'm telling you right now, lemon water will change the way you look at everything. It'll change the way you feel about yourself. Lemon water. Hold on 1 second. This is irritating me. That ain't too bad there, I guess. Hurt my neck, though. Now, let me find a happy medium. That's all right. All right. Okay. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here on the live. I sent an email to the wrong email, giving the heads up to Bitcoin 3 as being in a cup and handle since March 6th. I sent to the wrong email. I sent the proof to... I would never check that email, man. That's never going to work. Just DM me in my Discord, man. My wife checks those emails. I don't check emails. Let's get real here. You know? Lime water for me. Yes, sir. Love the channel. Lemon or lime doesn't matter. It's all good, man. It's all good. Is sugar honey iced tea? I worked out too as well. Almost missed it. I'm 100% acidic for the past few months. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. He barely checks his Discord. Honestly, I'm in the Discord. I don't want to DM people. I'm not into DMing you, everyone. No, it's funny. Like, dude, people DM me all day long. Look, 7 people asking for... If you want to get in touch with me, at me in the learning library. You know what I'm saying? Like, jump in the learning library and say, hey, what's up, man? I need some help, or I want this. And, you know, interact with me. You could DM me, but my wife checks my DMs. You have to be honest. Some people attack me in the DMs. Hey, you're a freaking, you know, my wife doesn't want me getting attacked. So my wife goes through all my DMs, so I don't have to see any negativity. We went over that together one day. She said, you know what? I'm not going to let you even see the haters. And it doesn't happen a lot, but it happens every once in a while. So I have my own issues mentally that I know, and so I keep myself away from things that keep me triggered. I don't get triggered, you know? It's pretty simple, and I have a team that supports me. I don't have to talk to anybody. Crazy, right? Sounds pompous, but I don't. I have a team surrounding me now, and I'm insulated. You want to get to me, you talk to my team, they talk to me. I decide whether I want to talk to you. That's how it works. See, normal people just decide, hey, I'm going to go talk to that person. I'm going to call them right now. They have to answer the phone. And so I'm now dealing with regular people, and they're like, why aren't you answering me? And I'm like, because that's not how it works, man. I am super busy. Like, I'm dedicated to the people that pay me $99 a month. They get my time. They get my attention. My wife, my kids, and my 99ers. That's it. That's it. 110%. You know what I'm saying? So, how can I message you on the library? At me. You can at Crypto Lifer, right? You can at me in the library, and I'll see my name in there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Moving forward. So, let's look at Bitcoin here on the 15th. No, because so many people DM me, like, why aren't you getting back to me? And it's like, because I don't have to get back to any single person. And it sounds, and I'm talking about, like people hit me up like, hey, I want to promote TRX mining. Why aren't you responding? Because I don't want to promote your TRX mining. That's why. Like, pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's stuff like that, man. Like, people think just you're out there that you'll do whatever they tell you you're going to do. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all. I've had buy ball my whole life, and it wasn't until I learned to protect myself. Life was truly difficult. You're doing the best thing possible. Yeah, no, I know. I just keep myself away from things that aren't good for me. It's very simple. It's a very simple tactic. Negative people, you're out. Like, anyone that, like, people come here and they question us on the live, right? And they come at us, and it's like, dude, just show up on the live stream every day, and you'll see what we do. You know what I'm saying? Either you get it or you don't. You know, great work. Enjoy the videos. Thank you. So, look, let's take a look at Bitcoin. So I see Bitcoin in this symmetrical triangle on the 15-minute. If we look at it on the 4-hour, which I zoomed in on, and because it kind of changes structure depending on how much wicked you got. So here, look, we have a low, stochastics twisted. We have a secondary low, stochastic twisted, and we have a third low, a third higher low in a row ever since May 11th. It's a nice 6-7 days of movement. Yeah, I need to practice that. Matt Core's title is my favorite phrase to say during the bull runs. I'm a Rage Against the Machine fan. I love Rage Against the Machine. I grew up with them. I was 1994 I loved it when their album came out. So anyway, looking at this here, let's take a look at. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this music. It's too. I just want house music. There we go. Just house. There we go. Just plain old house. I'm not trying to have them. There we go. All right. I need some music in my life. Gotta have the music. If you don't have the music, it just doesn't feel right for me personally. All right. So we take a look at Bitcoin here on the 15-minute, and it's pointing to the downside here, right? Heading down. But you know what's nice about it is it seems like it wants to hold. Like, I would bet the 7-minute is super low right now and trying to flip. It is. See, 7-minute is suggesting that we will bounce off the 200-day moving average here on the 7-minute time frame. And this, look, resistance, 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 bounce. We came back for the bounce. It looks like this area is attempting to hold 30,250, okay? Based on the smaller time frames, they're pushing up on us, okay? We take a look at the 1 hour, and the 1 hour is trying to round. However, it's in a indecision period here. So this is where I go off support and resistance. Every once in a while, your Stokes will get in the middle, and you're not sure if they're going to either continue to the downside, like blah, or curve you back up. That's when you play support and resistance. And that's why at the end of the day, I enter here, I put my stop losses below other resistance. If we can hold, I win the trade. If we don't, I lose the trade. And I just keep showing up at support and resistance areas, specifically at a support. You don't want to buy right here when you're going to hit the area. So like, you don't buy right when you're going into resistance. You buy when you're coming back to support. The stochastics will help you with this because when the stochastics reset below the dotted line, 90% of the time, that's where you're hitting the support line. And look, you'll see this. Stochastics came on down, support, 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 right? So you can see that. So what you want is you want the stochastics to bend back up and bounce off support. And that's how stochastics teach you whether you're hitting a support or resistance line based on where they bend and roll over. If that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. I've been trying to teach this every single day on the live. I've been attempting to put it down. I am teaching it. Some people are getting it. I don't like the word try. Try says you didn't even do it. You attempted to do it, but did you do it? We never know. So I don't like using the word try at all. Shout out to everybody here. 333 people on the live, 163 likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Shout out to each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer, and every single day we go live. This is show number 475, I believe. Show 475 without a day off. We've been boosting it, banging it, smashing it, just getting it in. Shout out to each and every one of you. And why is this title, Bitcoin Bear Market Billionaires? Who's coming with me? Because we're going to become multimillionaires if you stick with us. If you stick with the crew. If you stick with the group. Use the links under the video to help out in your crypto journey. Use all the links. Shout out to my man. We got amazing links here. Wait, show 476. I lied. 476. Amazing. Let me turn that down there. But we have awesome links that do help the channel. BOOKMAP. I love the beautiful people at BOOKMAP. We're going to take a look at BOOKMAP too. BOOKMAP came through last night. Kind of showed us some weird, good liquidity pods that give us a bounce there. Shout out to the people at BOOKMAP. Check out my pancake video. That put me on the map. That video is unbelievable. Check it out. Check it out. I have a link to BOOKMAP in the description below. if you use those links, you have access to discounts that only you will get through my Crypto Lifer link. So definitely jump into that. They really rewarded my affiliate link with an amazing discount. So you only get the discounts there. Really shouldn't buy that thing anywhere else. So if you like BOOKMAP, if you like what I'm about to show you, and you're really excited for it, then I want you to jump on in and use the affiliate links there. Ever since I got BOOKMAP and started using it, been super excited about it. I absolutely love it. Let me show you what it does. Let me show you kind of what it gives us, what kind of clarity. Gives us some mental clarity, mental support, mental ideas. Okay, this is the Bybit Bitcoin futures and the OKX amalgamated, order books, kind of all put together, and it's showing us all the order books accelerated here on API. So you can see here that we have a lot of buys from 29,900 up into the 30,300 area. Then they kind of fall off and they turn into sell orders at 30,005 all the way to 31K. So it says you gobbled it a little bit up and you want to sell at 31K. You do have a bigger order here at 31.5. It's been a while. Nobody has moved liquidity up there in a long time. 32,200, 32,000 even too. So it's just telling you that the bulls are expecting price action to maybe move to the upside because they had no sell orders here yesterday and the day before. They've now started to stack sell orders up into the 31,000, 31,500, and 32,000 areas. Now, when you see a green ball, that's a big buy order. When you see a red ball, that's a sell order. This is BOOKMAP. Check it out, everybody. Check it out. Link in the description below to BOOKMAP if you would like to use that. That is where the buy and sell orders are whales, giant orders, and these are giant orders. You look at here, that's 400 Bitcoin, 275 Bitcoin, 300 Bitcoin, and all types of Bitcoin. Insane, right? Okay, so now, moving forward, what do we see happening for Bitcoin today, right now? Well, right now, the 7-minute is giving us a definitive bounce off of this channel here. 7-minute saying, hey, you went up, you went down, you went up, you went down, you kind of went up. You're trying to make a double bottom here off of 30,400 area, okay? Zero holding down the supers today. Shout out to Zero Allegiance. Super chats are open. Send in the super chats for TA and deep dives. I would like to book a 2-hour beginner course. Is it one-on-one? It is not. It is not one-on-one. It's with a group. It's with a group. If you'd like a one-on-one, that will be more expensive. I suggest you take the beginner's course first before a one-on-one. Get your kind of self situated. Get yourself ready to go. And then, if you'd like to take a one-on-one, jump on in. Frankie Candles TA is mainly for beginners. That's what they steer towards. What made you say that, Crypto Fins? Appreciate you, bro. Best risk management tip. Trader Tez, best risk management tip. Best risk management tip is to always use a stop loss, always, for the rest of your life, and never think that you can swing it. If you don't use a stop loss, you better be watching your trade, and you better have a mental limit that you're ready to get out at, and you better have a mental stop loss. But honestly, if you're going to bed at night, if you're doing anything, you must use a stop loss. It sounds so simple, but that is the greatest risk management tip I could give anybody. The next question then, how do you get into the Wednesday stuff? The Wednesday private screen share every Wednesday, that is in the Discord. You have to join the Discord. Go to the Discord link right now at the bottom of my video, the Me6 link right here. Look, join the trading group right here and hit this link. That brings you to the Discord server, which is awesome. What I love about the server is it gives you a boot camp, free boot camp. So 4 in-depth videos if you're beginner to trading or beginning to trading crypto, or it really breaks it down for you. These videos are amazing. So you get free trading right off the bat. So I give you something for free for just inquiring about me, for just kind of being curious, right? Then you get the testimonials. You see what everybody wrote about it. Like yesterday, I'm good. I just follow along, confirm prospective trades using my own TA and then making the best choices I can. I've learned more in the past few days about trading crypto than I did in the entire year I've been doing this less seriously. If I had known about this 6 months ago, I would have preserved a lot more of my bag. And you could just hear people, some people made money making trades. Some people didn't even make money making trades. They were able to find out that the market was going to dump, and they were able to take their money off the table, and they were able to save thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, right? So jump on in. This is, and then the gains. You can see the gains that we've been making for the past 3 days. What has come our way and what hasn't. VR banged on them to the upside for 30% gains. Shout out to one of my analysts who put that out yesterday, right? So, 31% STD, and you can just keep going. You can see the month of April, month of March, and you can just see what the gains. And then if you're not convinced at that point to pay $99, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, moving forward. Shout out to each and every one of you here. Let's keep it moving. Okay, so Bitcoin. Highly likely to bounce on the 7-minute. If you're a leverage trader, looks like there might be a little action here for some leverage trading. Again, I don't leverage trade more than 10x maybe if I'm feeling okay with it, but I don't even have a leverage trading account that I go heavy on. I just don't do it. I dollar cost average into Bitcoin long term, and I find altcoins that 10, 20, 30, 50x my money. I 50x on 44x on Cake. All right, I did a 15x on what was it? On Phantom. All right, 19x technically. I did a 25x on EJLD. These are all calls I made publicly. I was like, I'm going to EJLD at $20. All right, I share all the things that I'm doing with my Discord, like everyone in my Discord, kind of what we're doing. So I see a pump here on Bitcoin on the 7-minute to the upside. Okay, Preston Collins, what's your email, Discord? I might be into sponsoring you into the Patreon so you can get a taste. Look at that, man. People sponsoring you. I come for the crypto, stay for the positive energy. Shout out to Crypto Funds, my man. You got to stay positive. You got to use love. Lifer TA is the best of the game, bringing you gains in the speed of light. Shout out to Felipe, my man. Another tip, practice trading psychology. Exactly. Hey, Lifer, do you think that the only Bitcoin halving will trigger the next bull run? Yes. I am definitely someone who conforms to the cycle of Bitcoin. And the Pi cycle top has been, we hit a top at 64. That was the Pi cycle top. Pi cycle top has never been wrong. It gave us a top. So there you go. I had a video how we're going to find the top like 3 months before the top hit, what indicator to use, and how to watch for the top. Had you watched that video, you would have actually sold the exact top of Bitcoin. So my channel I didn't take my own advice, I'll be honest with you. But I also, in a way, the first top, I saw, but I was hoping we would go parabolic out of the rising wedge. So even though I saw signs of a dump, the second top I called out. I said, that's bearish divergence where we topped out. It was a double top. So second top was easy. First top wasn't so easy, but we learned a lot as a group during that session. And now we kind of have so much more under our belts, So by being in the fight, by being in the war, we're able to kind of establish so much more about what happens trading, Let's go, Livers. Shout out to Frankie Candles in the house, baby. Frankie, man, thank you so much for coming on, man. Frankie, I love you. Your positive energy. I was saying to my wife the other day, I said, you know what? That guy, why they have that guy is because he is a positive dude. I said, you can't find people that stay positive every single day. And I said, Frankie has that je ne sais quoi. He has that energy to him. I said, man, what a nice dude. I said, that dude. And I said, that's why they brought him in, man. I said, because I said, a lot of people do TA. I said, but that guy, he has a positive energy to him that you can't get anywhere else, man. So shout out to you, man. Got to keep those good vibes, man. Good to be here, man. Would love to get you on my show. I would love to jump on the show, Frankie. Just email cryptolivers@gmail.com. I'll jump on anytime, man. Let me know. We'll get it situated. We'll get it squared away. I would love to hang out with you, my man. Shout out to Frankie Candles in the spot, man. Shout out to Crypto Don Wall, my man. It's been a while, man. Frankie's a cool dude. I watch the show. Very positive. No, he is. Frankie's the man, dude. When someone's positive, I know it. The vibrations are, to me, I'm all about vibration. I'm getting goosebumps right now. I feel like I'm connecting with Frankie through the ether, man. So anyway, I see a bounce here on the 7-minute time frame to the upside. Bit of a Sammy cup and handle to the upside. There's a little slight cup. Nothing crazy, just something to get the crowd going, Put $95 in Luna, made $5K. My man, that's insane. You're hilarious. Got here late. Have you analyzed the DXY yet? Frankie, bing bong. No. Felipe, Frankie came to get some lifer intel. You're funny, man. What up, Frankie? So we see a move here up to the upside on the 7-minute time frame. And that's what we're going to have to watch for the next hour just to see we pop. Highly likely we get rejected by this strong resistance now, right? We got strong resistance at 30,700. So unless you see us breaking above that area, look for more downside later on. That's kind of how I look at it. So 15-minute, though, which is my, a time frame that I love to enter longs on, is getting oversold, which is a good sign. It's a good sign. And the 1 minute's indecisive, but could flip on us. And we're holding this resistance. We're holding that support right now at 30,000. I'm telling you, Bitcoin's kind of in a bit of a holding pattern. You can see here on BOOKMAP, they got us in this liquidity cell here, kind of holding us. They got a lot of buy orders stopping us from going below 29,005. You can see that area is really solidified here. I mean, they could be spoofing and pull these orders off and drop us. They've done that many times. So You can't guarantee on this stuff, but over time, you'll start to kind of get a feel for where the liquidity is, and then you'll watch the market move, and you'll be like, there they go. Looking to me, they're going to pull us up to 32K and try to sell 698 Bitcoin. They got 698 Bitcoin. They got basically 1,000 Bitcoins between 31,005 and 32,000. So, like, to me, that's where the most liquidity is stacked. I can't see how we won't be able to get up into that area to get those sells off. So, tells me that they're gonna wreck those shorts real quick. Up, dumpage on the 1 minute, on the 1 hour. Look at that dumpage on the 1 hour. We're breaking support. To me, this could be the capitulation wick. Usually, though, 7 minute is super low. Usually, you get a bounce here. This is the wick you would be buying into. Okay, you have slight divergence because you have swing down to swing down here, and this is not as sharp as a swing down. It's very slight though, very slight. But it's like Class A, Class B bullish divergence. That should give us a punch to the upside. Right now, everyone's freaking out. They're seeing the red candle. They're getting emotional. That's where but that's where I would be buying into a quick scalp. I don't scalp the 7 minute. I'll be honest with everybody. I use it for clarity. Okay? I use it for clarity. We break this level, though, it's highly likely we come all the way back down here to 29,900 and we get rejected. That was a strong rejection by 30,700 area. That was our last place we got rejected. That's now an M pattern. I have to push this out. We now have an established M. M's break down. And this is the thing. You come to my live stream to learn live TA. To learn the TA live. Like right now, you're learning the measured move in an M pattern. And you're going to see, okay, that tells us that we should go back down to the bottom of the pattern. Look, that's also the bottom of the pattern, which is eerily strange, coincidentally, at 29,695. So that's the area that we're looking for here, 29,695, and we're looking for a bounce there, okay? Looking for a bounce, all right? Oh, my God, I watch Frankie every day. I just commented on the Calderon comment that he said Frankie had, I'm not repeating that. Big Frankie in the building, came to hang out with the lifers. Good show, lifer. Thank you, David Osho. Thank you so much, David Ashoko, my man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. 400 people on the live, 230 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I don't like being a popularity whore. I don't like even using that word whore, swearing. But the point of the story is I don't like begging for the likes. It's not my thing. I just like giving you guys what you need, but I do need the likes. I do need to see 400 likes, everybody. Yesterday we hit 500. We got to do the right thing for the lifers. I know you guys will do the right thing. I'm not even going to mention it again because I know the lifers are going to get the education, get the good vibes, feel the positive energy, and they're going to hit that like button because that's the vibe and that's the people that I attract into my life, people that do the right thing. So I'm not even stressing it yet ever again. It's on 30 tonight and MA in 6. Oh, my God, baby. 8:30 tonight. Come on, hit that like button, man. Why so late? Why is the game so late? Miami Heat and the Celtics. I wasn't hating. You weren't. You even agreed with me. I would click the like button twice if I could. Shout out to Calderonster. We love you, man. Lifer's Beginner's Course is stunning. Lifer's a calm-focused teacher. Today is the Beginner's Course, everybody. Today is the Beginner's Course. It is Tuesdays from 3 to 5, $99. Invest in yourself. I go through so much of these oscillators. I go through everything you see here. The live stream becomes electrified when you take this course. Check that course out. Link is in the description below. It's the top thing if you want to jump on in. So if we break this level, look for us to come on down. However, I am saying we're getting a bounce here. There is some bullish divergence on the 15, and we're oversold on the 7 and the 15. Two time frames that I always see a bounce back on. However, it doesn't mean it's happening. We did breach this trend line, and we could be breaking this upward rising wedge that does have a 68% chance of a break to the downside. It's a rising wedge, and you have an M pattern. You have two bearish signs going on right now. Doesn't mean it's happening guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed in trading, but there you go. Look, you broke that level now. See that? You just broke that level. Either a capitulation wick right now, or they're going to head us right back down here to 29,900. So watch your trades. Always have a stop loss, and this is why you always need a stop loss. The Heat about to live 2000. Oh, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. All love for anyone doing their thing. Exactly. I was testing out the bear flag pattern you showed us yesterday with the moving line down to the projected price, and it played out almost every time. Salute, man. Appreciated, Crypto Lifer. There you go, my friend. It all started because I said, been putting Frankie's Discord on the Stokes for quite a while. Candle Mafia and the Lifers for the win. Got to create the vibes in Frankie's Discord. This all started because I said, been putting Frankie's Discord on the Stokes for a while. I'm indeed an April baby. Frankie, me too, man. April 9th, dude. What's your birthday, man? I bet you're an Aries. Look at that. An Aries or a Taurus. Both of us are ready to rock, bro. Become a 99 lifer 4 days ago. Trading portfolio is up 17% since. Look at that. Dude was in the trading group for 4 days. He's up 17% already. No hate, brother. Anyone supporting the lifer is a friend of mine, man. That's awesome, man. I love it. April 27th, baby. Taurus, man. April babies, baby. April 9th. I'm April 9th. Yo, that's my birthday, Staunch. Got the same birthday, man. That's also Hugh Hefner's birthday, bro. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? You know, biggest player of the game. I'm not saying I'm a player. I'm just, you know, he's an energetic guy who did some amazing things. I mean, anyway, I respect all women. I have a twin sister. I have an older sister. I have 2 daughters, and I have a wife. I've been surrounded by women my whole life. Women are beautiful, greatest creatures on earth. They keep it moving. I love women. Without women, men would live in a cardboard box, and we'd have nothing. So I love all the women in my life. I appreciate all the women on the live stream and all the women who have been coming into crypto recently. We've been seeing an influx of women into cryptocurrency. It's been amazing. One thing I do want to show here, I'm willing to delete my work. It's a lot of work, but I'm willing to delete it. Look, I like to start fresh. Another idea here was this idea. This was a rising wedge, right? And we just did a bearish retest. See? We tried to get back in. Bearish retest of the rising wedge. Sad to say, there you go. Okay? You do have support here, but you break this, you're coming to your next. These are your levels to watch for Bitcoin. You break this level, you're coming back down to 29,778. Simple as that. Simple as that. I'm still kind of looking at this as a slight cup and handy. See, like you got a handle, you got a cup here. You got a handle right here. But staunch rejection from the previous resistance point, 30,700. All right, 770 was it really? Yeah, 770. And so this is what we're looking at here, folks. We should get a bounce. I'm telling you, we should be getting a bounce here. That's why I'm open-minded to believe that this is the channel and that we're just in this bigger channel here. So I'm open-minded. I always keep 2 ideas at once. It's like a chess player. When you're a chess player and you have more than one chess move locked and loaded in your brain, you're like, all right, if he moves here, I'm going to move here, here, and there. If he moves there, I'm going to move here, here, and there. That's 6 moves. And if you can kind of lock in like more moves, then you're ready. You know, the more moves you can lock in preemptively. Now you have to throw away a bunch of them, right? He moves one way, you throw away the other 10 you just made. But that's the key to a very intelligent person. They can grasp, throw away, grasp, throw away. They can rebuild another 30 moves again while they're waiting for the guy. And they like doing that. They're like, all right, I'll build this move, that move, that move, that move, that move. All right, he moves there. I got to throw away this 5. But the other 4 get to go because I had a few that were preemptive on that other idea. Same thing with trading, in my humble opinion. Because if we're like, no, that's definitely a bearish retest. We can't bounce. It's over. And we don't say there's a chance that this is a bigger channel here. Then we don't see the bigger channel. We can't take advantage of this if this does take a bounce. I'm looking for the 7-minute to pop here. I'm looking for the 7-minute to get a bounce. It's highly likely. You're getting low on the stochastics, right? However, you did have falling price with rising volume. That's not a good sign. That means the seller's kind of beefed up there, okay? However, 68% chance you will get a break to the upside on the 7-minute. We're going to know before I get out of here. So that's what's beautiful about this. We're going to see this either play out into fruition and you'll see my trading style play out, or you're going to see this break and come to the downside. Anything is possible. We are at strong support, oversold on the stochastics, 15-minute getting low. I'm expecting a bounce here on the 7-minute for Bitcoin. I'm expecting a bounce. We can leave that alone for now. We'll duplicate this and we'll head on into the show. We're going to take a look at the Dow Jones. We're going to take a look at some alerts. We're going to talk about the dollar index, and we're going to break it down. Look at this beautiful thing that happened. This is a beautiful thing. The dollar index. As we went over and over and over again, I talked about this 2-week chart being so oversold, overbought, saying that the dollar index needs to come down to the downside. See, we had it in this pennant. We had the dollar index. Why are we going over the dollar, everybody? Because by going over the dollar, we can either confirm, like you'll see bearish, you'll see a beautiful falling wedge on Bitcoin that wants to pump to the upside, right? And you'll be like, great, 68% chance I'm going to make a beautiful trade here. Then you'll see a rising wedge, right, on the dollar index. And now we'll have a 68% of a dump. And you'll be like, wow, well, highly likely I'm going to get my trade for Bitcoin because the opposite uncorrelated asset, you know, the uncorrelated asset, you know, I guess the way to say it is the dual asset, you know, the inverse asset. That's what I'm trying to say here. So whenever I see the inverse asset acting up, it gives me more confidence that my trade is going to go well on the other end. You get it? On the other end. So we talked about, look, resistance. This is strong resistance here. Let's zoom into it now, but we've been talking about it, and that's since 2017. We haven't breached this line since 2002, all right, where we made a king head and would drop down to the downside. That's kind of a domed house, a peak and 3 peaks and domed house. We're going to also talk about that in a second. Arcane Bear's been going over that. I want to have him on the show. I want to have him here. We've been talking about, we just got to get our schedules ready, but me and the Bear have been going over it. I love that guy. He's awesome. He's one of the first YouTubers I ever watched. I really resonated with him. I went to Costa Rica. He was living there. I didn't get a chance to meet him there, but I was like, you know, it was a real good vibe down there, and he was down there, and I just had that feeling, you know, that good vibe feeling. So look, 2-week chart was high here. We dipped. 2-week chart was high here. 2-week chart was high here. We would dip. 2-week chart is high again. However, last time it was high here, we got a mini dip. But again, 3 hills. You even got a rising wedge here on this. That's trying to go parabolic. The dollar hasn't done that since here. This massive move up in 2014. So it's usually the leg it goes. I mean, that's a leg and a half. And that, look, double bottom. It's kind of the measured move of the double bottom. Let's zoom in now out of the 2-week. Let's take a look at the daily chart for the dollar index. So we went over the idea that this was a rising wedge. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. However, it had bounced up. I was hoping we got rejected and we would dump to the downside. We did. However, look at the daily now. The daily getting oversold and suggesting that it could bounce. It's making an ugly pattern. I mean, does it break back in? However, there could be more momentum. It hasn't breached the dotted line yet. Let's see it reach the dotted line, and let's just get a nice drop here for the dollar index. That would be a relief rally for Bitcoin. It would be awesome. 4-hour, however, on the dollar index suggested it's about to pounce, and it's just retesting the resistance. So, I don't know. We're getting some indecision here. That 4-hour will bounce on you. I mean, when it's that low, look, you got to bounce here. See, the problem is people's emotions get in touch, and they start saying, well, maybe it won't happen this one time. I just say, I show you guys, look, low stochastic bounce, low stochastic bounce, low stochastic bounce, low stochastic bounce. So, and if that keeps going, fine. But I heed that idea that, you know, there's a chance that what you did is you broke back into the pattern. And this is what you'll get good at too, is understanding when patterns are still. So you can just take the idea that you were just in this pattern the whole time. Fine, you broke out, you broke back in, but you're still in it. You could try to break out again here on the 1 hour, on the 4-hour time frame. 1 hour is also very oversold. See, that says you're going to get a bounce. And if you get a bounce, Bitcoin's going to take a hit. Okay, so this wants to bounce. Let's try to find the measured move here. Let's zoom in. And we broke through my big green resistance bar that I have there that was resistant since like 2000 and like something like, I don't know, like 14 or something crazy. Honestly, this was a falling wedge that broke to the downside. Falling wedges break up. When they don't break up, they massively drop. Like bad. Like they just drop. So wow, this fell out the sky right now, technically. It's a good sign in a way because now it should chop around. And now we have resistance at 103.95, 104 area. So I'd love to see the dollar never get back above 104. That would be a huge sign that we'd see more downside. I showed you the big chart, which is the 2-week, which suggests that we will go to the downside. We go over this every day, but you got to go over it every day. And then I showed you the 1 hour and the 4 hour would suggest a bounce, which isn't good for Bitcoin. So we shall see. We could, and it doesn't mean we're going to bounce. We could end up going sideways, make a bear flag here. Best case scenario is we flag out into a bear flag, and this dumps completely to the downside here. So that's the dollar index. We'll be looking at it closely, but the 1 hour does suggest a bounce here to the upside, and that means for the afternoon, Bitcoin will be tough to trade. Okay. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. All right. That was looking somewhat bullish, went sideways, popped out of this ascending triangle, then popped back in, holding this trend line yet again and wants to make a bounce. So you got a relief rally for the alts for a second. That was last night, a little bit of a move there, right? But now you're back in action. Bitcoin dominance does want to bounce back to the upside. So does the 4 hours. So the 4 hours still showing signs of a move, of a big move up at one point. And then we look at tether dominance, right? Which is scary. If tether dominance is low on the 4 hour, and it's got indecision, but it does have a bit of a bounce. So what this means is that we may get a bit of a rally first up. It did bounce so far, and it made a flag here. Look at this. This is how many people are going to rush into tether if the market dumps. If tether dominance is showing signs of life, wow, tether dominance is a little high. This is getting very interesting. Means it could go sideways and continue sideways. So I don't know. We're seeing some indecision here on that 1 hour on the market cap for U.S. Tether dominance. It says it will go sideways. I believe it will go sideways, and then that 4 hour, you want to trust the 4 hour more than the 1 hour. 4 hour does have a little bit of a pop. It could roll over on you. Resistance is here and here. I'll be honest, that's a little surprising to me. You know, I'm also going to look at this. There we go. And look, we jettisoned out and jettisoned back in. Knowing when the market maker ruined your pattern, but basically recreated it again is super important. It's something that I'm doing a lot, you know. You could also say that's somewhat of a symmetrical triangle. That could be breaking up to the upside of the move here. Bitcoin actually did this out of a tiny weird move on the 15-minute yesterday. So something to think about here, and you're holding that support line. So if you hold support at 6, likely you would get a bounce back up to about 665 for Tether dominance. So we're seeing some mixed signals in the market. It's, you know, some days I come on and I'm like, dude, this looks great. We're going to trade for the day and the probabilities are in our favor, and we boom. And then there's other days where it's just not the case. And today is definitely an indecision day, even up until last night. So shakeout is the only fake out in trading, my man. Yes, sir. Gala nodes are life. Next bull run. I dipped on my Gala bag, and I'm a buy in soon for way more Gala for the same money. Exactly. That's what I did to Phantom. Maybe take a look at Kadena, cup and handle on the 1 hour. Stokes getting low, and 15 on the 1 hour ready to curve up. Almost inverted head and shoulder. Also retesting the 0.382 fib. Flux nodes are life. My man, feel free to blast that tune when it comes on. Decentralized cloud service. FOMC, brother, tonight. Fed meeting tonight? Yeah, some Fed minutes. Brightening lives on the daily. God bless you, sir. May all of the universe energy be with you. It is Robert Douglas. Thank you so much. You too, Robert. Love you, man. Think about Windows 11, monopoly on cloud, and PC components. Love bear markets, man. Bear markets make billionaires. If you can hang out with us through the tough times, we're gonna wreck it. Look at this, 450 people on the live, 300 likes. Can we get 150 more likes, baby? I know there's 150 of you that want to hit that like. You're just watching on your phone. Slip on your phone, flip it the lengthwise, and then you'll be able to hit that like button. You go back the right way. I even wore my pocket square for you today. I wore my pocket square for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lifer, I think I see a bear flag on Phantom on the 4 hour. I agree. Wish we could find early 90s house. They are lifers, bro. You're funny, man. Flux equals Microsoft killer. Jimmy has been in the finals before, and Tatum hasn't. As I can remember, Jimmy in the Heat eliminated Tatum in the Celtics. We'll see if the future repeats itself. Much love. Oh, come on, man. Jimmy's an awesome kid. I love Jimmy. He has a lot of fight. He really does. No, I really like Jimmy's style and energy. There's a lot of things I love about Jimmy. I have to be honest. No, I took a liking to him when I saw him the last few years, but not happening. All right. Smooth criminal, those likes, man. Liver's beginner's course is stunning. Everyone, we have a beginner's course today for $99. Jump on in if you would like to get educated with what I'm teaching here every single day on the live. Okay. So last but not least, let's take a look at the Dow. We suggested there would be a bounce on the Dow. Remember, why did we say that? Well, the 4 hour was low. I also called out some bullish divergence on the 1 hour time frame. Here, see, this was like down, but this was way sharper of a downtrend. Suggested we would get a bit of a bounce. 15-minute also showing signs of life here. We found bullish divergence here on the 15. Look, swing down and swing down. But the 15-minute was flat on the RSI, suggesting we would get a bounce to the upside. Then we formed this flag. We would form a beautiful flag. I said, hey, the Dow has to pump here. We're low on the 1 hour time frame. Expect a boom up. Expect a break out of this falling wedge. If you watch my channel, we called this. Though everyone was super bearish and everyone was screaming and crying and, oh, we're going to the downside. And I said, no, I'm suggesting a bounce here on the Dow Jones. However, now we're overbought on the 4 hour and we could not break previous resistance. It's not a good sign. It says we're going to roll over to the downside. However, it's not the worst thing in the world. Maybe we go sideways and make a flag. So I project my flag. This is the best case scenario that the 4 hour time frame ends up in a flag like so and resets to the downside. And we don't end up retesting down here. We could double bottom. Here's another idea here. You're looking for a double bottom on the Dow Jones. The Bitcoin's going to follow this. So if the Dow dumps, which is says the 4 hour, you're in a rising wedge. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. Dow says it's coming down. So you got to heed that. 1 hour is also overbought on the Dow Jones. It's trying to loop here for a little bit of a move out. What we want, what you would love to see is this miracle spin up here. this miracle move, bloop, and you'd like to see this get above resistance and come back down for support. That would change my whole scenario. So we get above there, I'll change my tune. However, right now the probability is we're coming for a double bottom, coming back down to 31,657. So I'm not, that's also going to hurt Bitcoin if the Dow dumps on you. Okay? It's just something you have to heed. You can't like act like that doesn't exist. We throw the S&P in there for you as well. Why not? And we take a look at the S&P here. And I don't know why it just let me use the lines, but it's fine here. Lines are good enough, honestly, to kind of make it. And we talked about the S&P. If it broke this, it would come here and bounce off this level, right? Let's see. Why? That was resistance and resistance there. Previous resistance, that's your bounce. You break that, though, you're coming down here to 3760. You break that, you're coming all the way to this bottom, down to 34,000. So can the S&P bounce? The daily suggests we're getting a huge bounce here. Daily suggests we will get a big bounce. I want to get a better chart for the S&P here. Bear with me. Show is moving very well, though. Shout out to each and every one of you here. The E-mini futures, the SP 500, that works too, right? No. What are you doing to me over here? Look at that. Why did they make this so hard just to get an S&P chart? Index, cash, CF, US, Vantage. I'm adding both these here. That ain't it. Come on, man. I mean, I could do it with that because that'll give me the same market structure, but it's not what I want to be doing. Someone's going to pop in there and give it to me in a second. You could do the Dow or the S&P. It really doesn't matter, but S&P 500. There we go. All right. I had it out there. I'm like, why don't I have it? Okay. Here's my chart for it. So we talked about this idea, and like now, I mean, you can keep extending this, but now you're talking about being in a broadening falling wedge. Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I mean, it's right. So S&P expects a bounce here on the daily time frame. You do see, look, this is a swing low to swing low. That's a downtrend. You take that, and it's not nearly as far as a downtrend. That's Class C, bullish divergence. Class B, almost Class BC, bullish divergence there. You should get a bounce based on the technical analysis. MACD getting a spin-off should get, and there's your previous resistance. You should be getting a bounce here on the S&P. However, that 4 hour says you're not getting it. So you got to heed the idea if the 4 hour can't break above the resistance. Same thing that's happening. This is Bitcoin when it was on a rising wedge, couldn't get above. The Dow couldn't get above. Right? So now the 4 hour suggesting that you will go lower. Honestly, what I see here now is this. I'll show you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing broken market structure like this. That's what I'm seeing. They boomed us out, broke us back in. Boomed us out, broke us back in. Now I'm more comfortable with the pattern. Still kind of a broadening wedge, though. So this says we could come back down. Right? Test this level, the bigger channel, or even the channel that we just drew, right? Which is 38,000. So if the S&P rolls over on the 4 hour, which says it will right now, more likely, there's an 80% chance. Now, you could get a double bottom here and pump up and just boom out. I've seen it, but it's the least. You have like a 5% chance of that. You have like a 95% chance you're coming down. So just brace yourself. Everyone thinks that we're like bouncing and we're bottoming out. Like, for Bitcoin, brace yourself, everybody. Like, we are not out of the water yet by any means, shape, or form. We are not out of the water by any means, shape, or form. Okay? Ooh, nice big hands. Luna is still a ship without a captain. Yeah, Luna is in trouble right now. 1.1 billion market cap on Luna, and Flux has 178 million. Max is 10%. Ooh, I like big hands. 10% with Flux. Preston Collins, does Luna still have a steam? What am I trying to figure out? I'm sending Roddy Robinson, a.k.a. the real dad bod, with his massive man hands to wherever it is that you're streaming this. If you haven't hit the like button, if you're streaming, you're funny, man. Conversation rate from Flux to Luna is now positive. Was 3,000 a week ago. Now it's 4,000. Was negative 3,000. Now it's plus 4,000. Conversion rate from Flux to Luna. Yeah, exactly. Power to women in crypto. Ward Calderon, you reminded me to look at some weekly PA for Gala to see where the chart conveys. 2-week chart on the other place says we could see a move this summer. Lord and Bitcoin willing, of course. Shout out to Stack McChange in the house. Shout out to Zero Allegiance. Thank you, Wayne Mustafa, taking it all in as much as I can. So short-lived. Shout out to Scotty Swing in the house. Is the beginner course included in the $99 monthly lifer subscription? No, it is not. It's an added $99. But so that means you don't have to. But you know, we should do like if you join the 99, we'll give you a month free. I'm going to talk about my team. We're going to talk to my team about that. I think we should do that. I think if you join the 99 course, you get a month free in the Discord. Because once you get a month free in the Discord, most people never leave because they love it. So it'll just generate more income for me, in my humble opinion. And I think it'll be a good idea. I'm going to talk to my team about it. We're going to have a meeting about it today. We'll do a promotional, like spring promotion. If you join into the 99, you get a month in the Discord. So basically, I do free courses. But you know what? I don't mind. That's me. I educate people and give them what they need. You know, it is what it is. So we'll talk about that. We'll do it. Maybe for a couple weeks. It'll be like a 2 to 3 week promotion. Definitely get the class going and definitely get more people educated in crypto. So it does two great things. And it will bring more revenue in the long term. So I think it does three great things. So I see why. I think that's a great idea that you brought up, and I think we will implement that. Advanced class is what I'm waiting on. I bought 2 of Luna at 006 as a joke. Little did I know it hit the bottom perfect. Turned $2 into $800. Pure luck, but epic. That's awesome, dude. I'm so happy to hear that. That's so good for you, man. Boss moves on the fly. But Luna goes to a penny. Those 3 million coins are fixing to retire me. That's crazy, man. So do you send out alerts for the trades in the 99? We do. We post constant setups every single day. The Discord is insane. We have lifer charts and videos. I'm posting video updates on Bitcoin. Like, look, when I woke up this morning, this is what I work hard, like really hard. Like, you know, so I'm posting there. I'm beginning to play with the 2-hour time frame, talking about that, 9:57, 9:30. I started at 8 in the morning. We're going over the charts, right? Did I not post my Bitcoin update? What the? There's my Bitcoin update there at 9:19. Usually it's at like 8 a.m. though. Today I sprayed the lawn with tenacity, so I kind of had like, I don't know. Anyway, so you get a Bitcoin updates, then you start getting posts, charts, ideas. This is all in one day. Like, it's insane. I don't want to spend too much time doing this because my show is about like the information I give, not me trying to sell myself. Honestly, like, just jump on into the Discord, ask everybody else. They're going to give you that information. I really don't like selling myself. It's not my thing. I have to do it because I'm the only person promoting I am me. But it is what it is. Can we look at SHIB today and not seller? Thank you. Shout out to Tori McFarland. So we've gone over the S&P 500. We've gone over the Dow. Let's look at the total cryptocurrency for all of Bitcoin and the market, right? Now, what's interesting on this is, unlike the other oscillators and things that we were looking at, the 4 hour is kind of an indecision here. It could bounce to the upside. It could bounce to the downside. Like, we don't know. You're at a standstill here. Slight rising wedge that could break to the downside. You got to go to the 1 hour to see what you want to do. Wow, that wants to dump. That's not good. That means this rising wedge on total, which is the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrency, wants to dump to the downside. I did look at this like a bear flag yesterday, and I drew the length of the pole, and it suggests that we would come all the way to $1.1 trillion. That would hurt all of our holdings. That would hurt everything that we're in. The idea is this, man. To me, I have to say it's a good idea, and I believe it's a good idea to panic sell right now. And again, I don't like to tell people to panic sell. It depends on what project you have. I would never panic sell Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe XRP, Atom, EGLD, and like there's like 7 or 10 coins that I hold long term. But if you jumped into a meme coin or you jumped into something, you're down hard. Again, I can't tell you what to do, but here's my advice for myself. If I was in a meme coin right now like Dogelon Mars, I'd be really worried that if this market comes back down to 1.1, we're going to lose a huge part of the market. And you're going to end up, so if you have $3,000, you're going to get pounded to the ground, right? So there's a chance you lose even more. So like you might have had $100,000 and you might be down to 30. There's a chance you go from 30 to 10. You know what I'm saying? You might want to hold that 30. So I just want to put it out there. I just want to put it out there because everyone's all like, don't panic sell, don't be... Dude, preserving capital is the smartest thing you can do at any given time. Now, it doesn't mean we're going to, and again, I don't want someone, and again, I don't like to say that stuff because I don't want someone to run right now to their portfolio and panic sell. You know, we could bounce to the upside. Could be the worst sell you ever made. However, let me talk this through for myself right now. I'm talking to myself right now. You guys are just part of the conversation. All right. Should I panic sell or not, Sam? And I'm like, well, Sam, you want to look at your daily, you want to look at your weekly charts, okay? They're very oversold. They're suggesting that you're way closer to a bottom than a top, all right? However, you're breaking big resistances, and you break those, there's a chance you go way lower to $876 billion, okay? Your last line is really this 1.16 trillion. So here's what I propose, Sam, as I talk to myself. Is I think I should, get rid of anything else that I don't really truly believe in right now. Why is that? Well, because if we do get a bounce, all right, I'm talking this out. We do get a bounce for the total market cap, and let's just say we get some amazing, just like miraculous green candle. I panic sell today. We get a miraculous green candle. I'm gonna have to buy my bags back for more expensive. All right. Boom, boom, boom. But that solidifies that maybe the market has some structure, gets strong, and then like what do we boom again? And then I get back in here, and then we actually start to move, and the market shows me that it's stronger. Okay? It's a good sign. Now, if I panic sell and the market dumps, you see? So my whole point is this. You panic sell here and you miss this bump. And you miss out on 200%, or you miss out on 17% gains in the market cap, which could be 100%, 50%, depending on your coin. We don't know, right? I'd rather miss out on this than go down even more. You see what I'm saying? So, in my humble opinion, I believe it's a smart decision, right? Now, I would wait for the daily to get high first because I never sell until the daily's high. I'd wait for the daily to bounce. Like, I believe we get a bounce. However, some indecision here, and that's why no one can tell anybody what to do with their money, and that's why I'm not a financial advisor, because I could never tell you what to do with your money. I couldn't. If you did something and it was like, nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. So what you do is you talk yourself through the both worst and good case scenarios. You're like, here's the worst case, here's the best case, and you go from there. And you're like, okay. And so wouldn't you rather miss out on this fine than get pounded to the ground when it goes even lower? So that's something you have to assess for yourself and figure out. Was up huge on Bitcoin, ETH, and XRP on the top of the bull run last year. Had no idea what I was doing, but was up huge. Still hold those bags. Gonna grind on the 99 through this bull run on new cash. My man, I love you, brother. I'll be there for you every single day, man. I sold all my Bitcoin so that every day is Taco Tuesday. That's insane, man. Think we're due for a macro dead cat bounce to around 34, 38K until we dip further. I'm already down 60%. What's another 20 at this point? I'll tell you why. Because you know what you just said? I'll tell you why. Look at this. I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind, everybody. Check this out. You're in a coin. You get in for $10. You put $10 in. It goes all the way to $100. The coin 10x's your money. You now have $100. Great. Okay. Watch this. Watch how creepy this is. You're thinking great. You got all your savings in it. The market takes a bit of a dump. You go down $90. The coin goes down 10%. Okay. Now 90, right? You need to make 11%, which is because 10% is only $9. You now need to make 11% to get back the 10% that you just lost. See this? You need to go 1% back up to gain the 10. Now it goes to 80. Okay. Because you just said, I already lost 60. What's another 20? I'm going to show you what another 20 is. I'm going to blow your fucking mind right now. And you're going to be like, oh my God, this guy just made me realize I may want to preserve some capital. It goes down to 80. Now you need to get back to 100. Okay. Now you need to get back to 100. It's now down 20%. Right? But how do you get 80 back to 100? Okay. You need now to go back up because 20% is only 10% is 8, gives you 88, is 96. So you go back up to 20%, you're still not whole yet. You need to go back up more than that. I believe it's like 22 or it's 25. Now watch this. This gets crazier. You go down to 50. You go down 50%. You now need to go up 100% to get your money back. You see this? You now need to double up. So the price only goes down 50. You now need to go up 100 to get back to square even. Every time you lose a 10%, you need to make a bigger percent back. This is crazy. You guys don't realize this. I'm telling you. So a 5% stop loss can be the big difference. It can change your life. Like, it can change your life. Watch. Price goes down to 40 now. Watch this. Price goes down to 40. You're now down 60%, right? But now look what you have to do. You have to go up 100 to get to 80. You have to go up 150% to get back to square now. Just from losing 60%. And it gets worse and worse. You go down another 20? Oh my God, you need to go up 300%? Like, oh my God, you go down to 10, you now need to 10x. So you go down 90%, you need to make 1,000% back. All right, I hope I just changed your mindset. And I hope I made you realize, man, you need to preserve your capital at all times. Like, at all times. The more you go down, the more you have to get back up. Okay? So that's just so key right there. That should be an extracted segment. You know, hi, welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. I am Samuel James Price. Thank you for being here. They call me the Crypto Lifer because I put my whole life into crypto 5 years ago. I went all in, every single penny I have, and I'm here now, still standing, still strong, still ready to go. I wanted to show you guys an example of why preserving capital is so important. When you lose money, it's way harder to gain that money back. I just gave this example. Check it out. Watch this example. Thank you so much for watching that. Yeah, the music will mess up, but whatever. Thank you so much for watching that example. I want you to see that and understand that because that is really going to change how you preserve your own capital. Super, super important, everybody. Make sure that you realize every time you go down 10, it's going to be that much harder to get back to the upside. So when you're down, just cut it off. It's way better to cut something off than let it go down even more and more and more and more. Because it's going to be that much harder to get back up. This is important stuff here, right? That I just gave you. Bunch of numbers written all down. Looks like I did an EMC squared, but you get what I'm saying here. So I could teach you TA, and I can also teach you just stone cold information that's going to get you where you need to be. This is important, okay? Total 3 is the entire market cap of all of the altcoins, every altcoin in the game, okay? The daily suggests that we're going to double bottom here and bounce to the upside. However, the 4 hours suggests that we need to come down a little lower. See that? You're getting indecision on the bigger time frames. That's a bear flag, and the 4 hour may roll on you. The daily wants to pop. Which one is going to take the sauce? I've seen both things happen. I've seen the 4 hour go sideways and mill out. I've seen the daily take the cake. So it depends, really. It really does. This is the total market cap of all of altcoins. $460 billion. Okay? $460 billion. They drop here down to about $347 billion. That's the measured move. This is a bear flag on the 4 hour. Still got that indecision on the 4 hour. That's going to show us what happens to the alts. Alts are getting lower. From the information that I just consumed, a bounce, I think, is the highest probability. But we shall see. Like, I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee it. This 4 hour is an indecision right now. When the bigger time frames are an indecision, I use the smaller time frames to dig my way out of the hole. Right now, this 15-minute wants to bounce. And then you go over the idea. Whenever the 15-minute was low here, look, we were low down here. We got a bounce. We were low right there. We got a bounce. They're little bounces, but you should get a small bounce on the 15. Right? And we're going to get back into that Bitcoin 7-minute chart that we left cooking. It went even lower. And now it's trying to bearishly retest the end, my extended leg area. However, we did get the bounce there on the 7-minute. Finally, they extended it and extended it. And you see some bullish divergence here. Look, because that's swing down to swing down. Sharp downtrend. And this downtrend is not nearly as hard. You see that? That is Class B bullish divergence. Suggests we should get a bounce. But again, we must break through resistance at 30,000. 180, 30,200 area. See, that's right here and right here. We got to get above that zone. This could have been a capitulation wick where they just got people to sell off, and they're going to bounce us. It's bouncing on the 15 and the 30 RSI. Yeah, see that? That could curve further down, though. Anything could be possible, you know? Right now, we're just suggesting that we bounced off this support. See, it's support and resistance. Look, previous resistance right there. Resistance, bounce. SR flipping. Can we SR flip here? Do we extend this a little lower? Make this a giant channel. Sorry, I moved that support and resistance line. Make this a giant channel. All right. Man, my hand's hurting. I'm doing so much charting. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Can we get 500 likes, everybody? I don't know why it's so hard to get those 200 more people, get those likes going. I really don't like asking for the likes. It's so crazy for me. I'm going to help you get somewhere in life if you pay attention. I'm going to educate you in cryptocurrency. You're going to learn so much. Hit that like button for me so I can keep showing up every day and get more, and I can educate more and more people, become more and more successful, and my life can change on another level. Help me get to another place in life. Helping others is the greatest thing you can do. When you hit that like button, you personally help my life. So it's the greatest thing you can do. It's instant karma for yourself and your family, you know. So we've gone over so much today. Now let's jump on into the altcoins here. Let's see if we can pick up on anything here, sniffing on an alt. However, the market's kind of indecision. Doesn't give me a like, hey, let's jump on in, you know. But we shall see now. Oh, funny, that was March 15th. Yeah, I was like, wait, what are you doing there? Okay. Wow, it's a green day in the alts, though. Wow, unreal, huh? Oh, they repositioned the 3Ls. I was about to say. These aren't up 1,000%, everybody. TXA project on the 15th. This looks very interesting. Looks like it may pop. It's a bit of a descending triangle. Remember that. They break up or down 50% of the time. So you have the 50% shot that it's going to break up. It's new and it's low in the stochastic. So that tells me this may move. You could just scalp it to resistance, you know. But there's the measured move here. And that's another thing. You come to the live stream every day, you're going to see a lot of different things here every single day. Now, what I don't like is you don't have a lot of support and resistance. There's really no chop. Now look left. You got a little bit of chop right there. Chop is up and down price action that creates support and resistance nodes that you can kind of use in the past, right? Stop losses below this line, right? But this is on my radar for sure. This is on the radar. Let's take a look at Mirror by Zachary. We'll take a look at Mirror. Thank you so much for bouncing in on Mirror. So I got this on the radar. TXA. TXA. Reminds me of TSA. High risk reward because it's a very new coin. Also, the market is just kind of iffy, you know. So if you're in my trading group and you weren't on the live stream right now, you would have gotten this sent to your inbox. And then you could have done your own TA on it, and if it fit your trading style. So basically what you're having is someone that's done this for years and years and years, put all their years of price action into it. Funny, someone talked about IDEX last night on my channel. Said, dude, IDEX is moving. And then I forgot to dang, I usually would have had that in a channel just like that. However, we did talk about IDEX down here, so we would have put IDEX on your radar. It made it stop you out there in that little loop, but dang, I mean, wow. We started looking at IDEX right there on May 13th, just 2 days ago. Imagine that, 189% gains in the market. There's money in this market if you pay attention. You just can't get emotional. You cannot get emotional. You got to be able to just be able to pick and pull. See, when the 4-hour gets high, you don't want to be buying stuff. So I'm weary when the 4-hour gets high on anything. You could scalp the 1 minute. It may work for you. Wow, we saw a big push up here in a bunch of coins. HAKA. Funny, I've been in HAKA for a long time. Thank God to see HAKA finally get a move to the upside. That's crazy. That's big gains. Looks like gaming, metaverse coins kind of trying to make a comeback. However, look, that's resistance. That's where you see a lot of people take profit at the previous resistance point, and you're overbought on the 4-hour. So you see the whole market's kind of getting overbought on the 4-hour. The whole market. The entire market. Look, we wick to resistance here. Falcon. See, look at this is a cup and handle on the 4-hour though. Here's something that might actually do some damage. Low liquidity, though. See how you have a lot of like lack of movement on those candles? Might be hard to fill a bag on the limit order here. However, this 4 hour suggests that we will pop to the upside. I would watch this PLGR. I have no idea what it is. Never heard about it. Never seen it before. This is my first time even charting it in my life. But hey, you got a cup and handle on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at the 1 hour pointing to the downside. So you don't touch it till the 1 hour comes down on alert. That's when I put an alert here. That's the advanced system. That's what I'm talking about. This has low liquidity. The way those are, I don't know. You may not be able to fill it. It's 0009. This thing is a penny coin like you wouldn't believe. But the 4 hour does suggest this thing could pop. You got to do a risk-reward ratio. Risk 22.22%. The 22.22. Isn't that so weird? How the 222s are showing up all the time in 2022. Like, why 22.22%? That's just crazy to me. And 100% gains possibly coming out of this. And again, it could dump to zero and go to nowhere. And you get stopped out. There's no guarantee any of these are going. You just play the probabilities. There's a 68% chance that this is going to move. All right. Just that's it, you know. And then you want to check out the daily, because if the daily's rolling over, daily has momentum. So it could play out. That 4 hour could play out because the daily still has momentum. All right. But if that rolls and you don't make a previous high, that's obviously more downside too as well. So you could just be trying to scalp. Wow. Did Bitcoin get a bounce? No, but it's attempting. Look, right now we're attempting a beautiful double bottom here. We're attempting a double bottom. You see that? Attempting a beautiful double bottom on the 7 minute. Can it hold? Can it move? Can we get the push to the upside? That's the question. That's what we want to know. All right. Shout out to everybody here. 487 people on the live. 450 likes. I knew you were all going to do it. I knew it. See, I said you guys were going to do it. You did it. Unbelievable. Send in those super chats, everybody. We used to have way less people and we would get hundreds of dollars. Send in those super chats. I greatly appreciate it for the deep dives. It makes the show fun. I get to talk about things I didn't even think I was going to go over. You know, I love it when double bottoms blast off to the upside. You're so funny. Liver's beginner's course is stunning. Liver's a calm-focused teacher and shares his years of experience in the 2+ hours. He teaches his GA style from A to Z, the foundation, and the first step for every lifer. Jump on in, everybody, to the beginner's course. It is today from 3 to 5. You can pay with cryptocurrency. You can pay with PayPal. The link doesn't work anymore because it's an automated link and it needs 24 hours. But you can email my team at cryptolifers@gmail.com. And they're waiting on standby for you to put you into that course, get you going. All right. You're the Dom, man. Golden cheeks on BTC, right? Super chat, SHIB and Mira. Nice cheeks. Lifer's beginner's course is stunning. Someone also mentioned something that was like looking really good, and the way he described it, it looked really nice. I got to read through the chats again. He was like, blah, 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 cup and handle, look nice. It's been tough for a bit as a leverage trader, almost forgetting what it's like to ride a simple 1 to 4 hour bull flag. Right? Lifer, I'm heavy into Phantom. What do you think? What he's going to do? I was so heavy into Phantom, I sold it all at 80 cents. And I'm going to accumulate slowly back in on the lows. Lifer, yeah, I did the same math before, and it's true. Losses take increasing profits. Exactly. I'm smelling what the crypto lifer is stepping. You're funny. I'm looking for this super chat. This guy mentioned something that I wanted to go over, and the way he described it, I was like, this guy sounds like a lifer. You know? Gonna turn the 99. I panic sold everything at a loss, but was able to preserve 60 to 70% to DCA back in at a much lower prices. That should make me back way more than I lost, hopefully. Anyway, hey Joe, you did what you had to do. You made a move, man. A lot of people just say completely stuck. Not panic selling, big money going to pump is my theory, opinion before another downfall. Well, then you're ready to take that downfall if it goes down. Don't be a USD bag holder, as the humble trader would say. Don't be a Uzi, an Uzi bag. I don't know. USZY. Hope you're doing good. Please tell us about Phantom. I bought it at $1. Should I exit or wait for $1 to go for this? Let me know. I can never tell you what to do, man. That's on you. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to tell you when to sell your coins or what to do. I just told you what I would do. I gave a deep dive on it. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at SHIB, mirror, block. And traffic lights control our bodies and time. It's kind of weird. But people do end up places because of us, you know, right? I guess, yeah. Okay, pieces on the list. Yes, mirror, we got it. So we're going to take a look. Look, we just so everybody knows we don't miss Super Chats. Look, Super Chat, SHIB, mirror, and block. We have people ready to go for you, ready to do it right. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu here. We'll leave Bitcoin alone for a second. Let's take a look at SHIB. Wow, Hero had an amazing wick to the upside. Unbelievable. Coming down now. Insane. Kyber Networks, Ben Hot. And look, all you have to do is learn how to draw what I'm teaching you. I'll teach you this in the beginner's course. Like, this is stuff you'll learn in the beginner's course and then practice, measured moves. You'll learn this stuff today from 3 to 5. You'll be ready to rock. Like, oh yeah, it was Kadena. Thank you for saying that. It was Kadena. You're the man. Whoever you are, you're awesome. You paid attention. Nathan, man, he gets big points for being like part of the whole course, man. That's awesome. So let's take a look here. Kadena, ADA, CWeb, blah, 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 blah. Usually we go over way more coins today. However, the market's been iffy. Edgeware up. Dang, man. Last night, a lot of coins made a bit of a move here when Bitcoin went sideways. Cat, Booga, Litecoin. Let's take a look at Mirror Protocol. Let's look at, what did you say? Damn, my left shoulder's starting to hurt. That's why I usually have the desk up higher, the camera face down more, but I was like messing with it this morning, and it changed the whole trajectory of that. I guess we spent 4 years of our life stopping at traffic lights. Not so green, not so efficient. Damn, man, my whole life I spent 4 years at a traffic light? Are you serious? I hope not. I really hope not. They do say you spend like 8 or 10 years in bed. That's kind of sad. Like, you live 100 years, but 8 of them you live in bed, you know? Like, when you work from home, there is no such thing as the traffic lights. Exactly. Why people keep asking you, what do you think of this, of that? Plan B. I guess we spent 4 years of that. Lifer, what do you think of Algorand? I like Algorand, and I own Algorand, and I believe it's amazing. The guy who started it created zero proof of work. Like zero proof. He created zero proof. Like, he's one of the creators of cryptography, really. So in my mind, if algo doesn't go, it doesn't make sense, because like the entire blockchain technology is based basically on algo in a way. Algo is going to do big numbers. I think it's a sleeping giant. I think you have to hold it based on the guy who created it. That's my opinion on Algorand. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I just play one on TV. No, I'm just shout out to everybody here on the live. We talked about CHMB possibly breaking up yesterday on the live. We went over this. Let's see how many gains we were able to position ourselves in there. It was a descending triangle slightly, but look at that. 19% gains out of CHMB. Bang, 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 and holding. We went over this. I posted this to the trading group. You would have made 23% gains yesterday had you paid attention. Death cross on the 3-day. People keep talking about that death cross on the 3-day. Coinbase increased their staking percentage on algo. My mom was in the Navy as a cryptographer. That's funny. I'm looking for ADA entry point. What do you think it can potentially go to? That's a good question. I hold ADA long term. I'd like to talk about it. Okay. I'm getting distracted here. A lot of chat action. SHIB, mirror, and block. Didn't someone ask about something else too, though? He's like, I don't want SHIB today. I want something different. I swear there was another super chat earlier than that, you know. CHMB, we nailed to the upside. Remind me on my team that I have to do a before and after for that. SHIB, mirror, and block. Let's take a look at SHIB. Shiba Inu had that little pounce like 2 weeks ago. What has it been doing now? Honestly, I mean, we've seen a bunch of coins pop out of this exact pattern. We just drew this pattern on like 5 different coins, and we saw that it popped, right? So it's a long, consolidated bull pennant, in my humble opinion, and the 1 hour is about to get low. says that this thing could pop, and you're hitting the bottom of the channel. At the 50 minutes low, that's your entry. I mean, that's an entry for me. SHIB, possibly big move for SHIB right now. It hasn't moved yet, but it could move to the upside here. 30% gains. I keep a stop loss below here or here, depending on how frisky I am and how much money I got in there. Stop loss below this level. SHIB, 15-minute. I get in when the 50-minute and the 1 hour low. That's when I like to enter trades. Should we get a bounce on Bitcoin? Let's take a look here. It's struggling, but I mean, it's very oversold. That 7-minute should be bouncing. Come on. Come on. I'm looking at the smaller time frames for a bounce. Ooh, that's no good. That 5 minutes about to roll over on you. So look what happened on the 5-minute. You built and that's why you got to go to smaller time frames. Look, and that is a long pull, which is sad. Dang, and that's already starting to break to the downside. 5 minutes giving us that idea that we're going to come right here to this 29,800 area and retest. Break it down again. So be careful. It's weird. Bitcoin possibly bear flagging on the 15-minute. Yeah, I mean, I say it did bear flag. I mean, on the 5-minute. Look at that. Rising wedge. Bear flag. Measured move is down here at about 29,790. All right. So that's what we're looking at. Just signed up for the beginner course. Thank you for providing this service ready. Dude, what a smart person. See, everyone should be, if everyone didn't take the course, you should be jealous of this person here. Smith D905. If you didn't do what this person just did, you should be jealous. I shouldn't have jealousy in your life, but just signed up for the beginner's course. What a smart person. Like, this person took their life in their own hands. Like, they took their destiny in their hands. Like, they're going to know so much today at 5:30. They're going to sit with me for 2 hours. They're going to know so much about what the lifer knows. Unbelievable. Shout out to PCal, man. I love you, Peter. You've been an amazing person in my life, man. Very deep thinker, bro. You were like Socrates in a way, man. I just want to say I love you, bro. Thank you. Now I know why I never get my bags back to what they stated at. Exactly. Vamonos, amigos. Making gains. Feeling the positive energy. Shout out to Rafael Vaga. My man. Vega, sorry, I said Vaga. What do you say about working from home? Brilliant. No traffic lights. Exactly. That's why I work from home. I can work in my underwear. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even have to put, my whole thing is, forget traffic lights. You don't even need to put pants on. You don't even need to put a pair of pants on. I do have pants on, but you don't need to have pants on. Look, I just took my pants off, completely off. I have no pants on right now. No, I'm just, it's just so ridiculous. But again, those are the things you can do if you work from home. Shout out to Sneaky Pete Vaporizers in the house. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming on in. 469 likes on the live. Can we get up to 500? I know there's 30 people just fiending for that like button. I know y'all love it. But a double bottom here on the 5-minute. This says we go lower. 5-minute chart is just rolling over here, and it's starting on the stochastics to roll over on you. I mean, yikes. So that will roll over, and if it breaks that line, then you're coming down here. So look for us to not break that. All right. Look for 29,000, 30K to hold. 30K needs to hold right now. No, he said, I don't want seller today. He wanted SHIB. The daily seller asked Tony. Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you for saying that. So there's our SHIB idea. Can SHIB bounce to the upside? Possible. It's going against Bitcoin completely. Like, Bitcoin's like down and out. And like, however, look at that. The 4-hour could trump you and just dump on you. It's a high-risk trade based on how I'm seeing that 4-hour. But if we trade the probability of the 15 and the 1 hour, it suggests that we will get a bit of a push to the upside. Always use a stop loss. Someone asked, what's the best risk management tip? Always use a stop loss. Always. Like, always use a stop loss. I hope my example that we just talked about, how you have to gain so much more back to get what you had before, you know, and you lose just a little bit, you have to double to get back. You know, you lose 50%, you have to 100% now. You know, you lose 90%, you have to 10x. It's crazy. Like, you never thought if you lost 90%, you would have to 1,000%, but now you do. So you don't just lose 3 and come back 3. It doesn't work like that. You lose 3 and have to, you know. So 10%, you're about even. It takes 10%, it takes 11 to get back. 20%. So you could take 10, 20%. Anything over that, you got to start cutting them off because the losses are going to be too heavy to get back. And if your coin doesn't get that hype back, doesn't get that movement back, even it might just come back, but it may never get that movement that it had before. And so that's something that you have to watch out for. Okay. Could you look at Kadena? We will look at Kadena. Yeah. I personally want to look at it. So I'm going to take a nice long look at it. And you could trade SHIB on Binance, Coinbase, anywhere. Binance US, I believe it's everywhere. SHIB is absolutely everywhere, you know. And again, today is like a little high risk trading day. Like Bitcoin's in a bit of a weird spot, you know. Look at that bounce. That's a double bottom right there. I mean, what did we bounce on the 1 minute? We did. It was the 1 minute chart. Look at that. Trying to save our lives right now. Crazy. Look at that bounce. That is a double bottom bounce there. We just got saved by the bell. 15 minute wants to pounce. 7 minute wants to move. So those strong time frames do want to move back to the upside. Hopefully the 5 minute can just go side, not roll. So the 5 minute didn't roll there, went boom. See that? That's why you gotta. So you could just trade Stokes, but every once in a while the Stokes aren't going to give you the message. You got to know what a double bottom is. You got to know technical analysis. That's a double bottom right there. All right. So Bitcoin double bottoming off 30K. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. We could start to move out of this rising wedge, which we kind of poked out of, back out. I'll keep the updates coming too as well. What's up, bro? Always a pleasure watching you spit your knowledge. Shout out to the Crypto Bull, man. Thank you for saying that. You're the man, dude. That's awesome. I love when people are nice to me. It's really nice. I do like compliments. I can take a compliment. Some people can't. I don't mind compliments. I eat them up, baby. Shout out to the 500 likes that we're about to get in the next 6 seconds, because I know 9 beautiful people are going to be like, oh, let me just hit that like button real quick. Watch it happen live. It's going to happen right now. Like, watch. Like 1, 2, bam, 500 likes. Bam, 500 likes. And bam. Okay, wait. Let's try it one more time. I know. Whoa, 507. I knew it. Ha, ha, ha. We back, baby. I knew what you mean, though. When Dizzle, my nizzle. Crypto Lifer is the man. Shout out to Michael Moen. Bitcoin is moody as F. Yeah, it really is. What's up, bro? Always a pleasure watching you speak your knowledge, man. You just got out from my kitchen table to light. You're the man, DeFi. I love you, bro. 518. You guys are rocking it. Rocking it. We got the best team in the game. Yeah, baby. We're going to 700, man. Shout out to Porter Rock in the house. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on into the live stream, baby. I'm feeling alive, man. 11:33. I'm feeling alive. Let's look at Mira, MRA, USDT here real quick. Mira protocol. I believe that's what you're asking about. And that's been going sideways, actually. You sound like a lifer the way you're putting this down for us. So, look, I mean, you got this going. You did break out a couple times. In my mind, you broke back in. All right. And you're getting tight. Now you have this move here. Bang, bang, bang. Mirror. Now, it's a bit of a giant double bottom, too, with a higher low there. You're looping on that 1 hour. The 4 hour is going to tell you what you're doing, though. 4 hour has momentum. That's pretty nice. So if the 15-minute is giving me an entry, which is tightness and looping on the stochastics, honestly, this is showing some signs of life here. It's getting tight. Very tight moving averages. There could be a move here. There could be. High risk, high reward day for sure. Like I'm not getting like the great confluence and confirmation I get on other days. At the same time, I mean, trading is a risk, and you got to take a risk to win. It's a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. If you go lower in that, you try to go way lower, 33%. Whereas 30% to gain 100% for Mirror Protocol. Again, though, kind of connected to what Luna does in the Luna news. Luna has good news, this thing will pop. Luna has bad news, this thing will dump. So it's connected to Luna. It's a high-risk trade. There's a chance it does pop, though. All right? There's a chance it does pop. Mirror Protocol. All right? Rework the trade. Watch it. I'll update again. What I like to see is lack of bearish momentum here. That's giving me a sign that we will get a pop. All right? I think it's definitely worth showing the lifers this. I miss the time Sam celebrated his likes by performing a handstand walk. I dropped 200 on Mirror last night. Fights on finance. Pocket square and the jacket on point today. Shout out to Wen Dizzle. Thank you so much. I love the white on white. You can never go wrong with the white on white. You just can't, you know. The only thing I might change is the light gray jacket. That's the only thing I might change. Light gray with the white looks exceptional, but the navy blue and the white, you just can't go wrong, you know. Trader Joe's, Spooky Swap, and I think Pancake Swap all have this ability. Yeah, you are the best. Keep your smile and your energy. Thanks for it all, man. Karim, full circle, I love you, man. I love how many great people are coming here. We're getting rid of all the haters, man. All the people that don't love themselves, all the people that want to be nasty. They don't like this channel. They watch me, they're like, I don't like that guy. And all the people that love themselves, all the people that want to push forward, all the people that want to change the world, bang, bang, bang. Von Deer puts in 8. Von Deer, man, you know the rules, man. Come on, man. Of all people, man. You know the rules. You look lovely today, as always, energizing us all. What do you feel about Bitcoin's moment on the 1 minute line? Best channel ever, man. Yo, yo, yo. Shout out to D. Kennedy in the house. My man, D. Kennedy. You will be successful, happy, blessed, and grateful, fam. Love what I'm seeing in crypto right now in terms of engagement. This feels completely different from the last bear market. Love it. Haters all quit crypto in a bear market. Chief 7 Minute is recovering. Yep, we talked about that. You attract nothing but love, lifer. Shout out to Johnny Mendoza, man. I love you. Dude, my man Ross Kush coming through. Your energy is always top tier. Thank you for always vibrating on the highest frequency. Love you, big dog. Shout out to Ross Kush, man. I love you, Ross, with the $33.33, man. Been with me since I had like 100 subs, man. You've been with me since the beginning. Boiler Room, baby. Let's go. Yo, yo, yo. Looking sharp, Sammy. Shout out to Robert Meek in the house, man. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So Mirror Protocol does look crispy. However, look, 33.33, and then we got the 33.33 super chat. It's kind of cool, 33.3 and the 33.3 all together. All together now. Method Man, baby. Favorite rapper in the game. Shout out to each and every one of you here on the live. We got to take a look at the next super chat. Usually I'm way better with super chats, everybody. Just doing the engagement. I'm doing the engagement as best I can here. Let's take a look at BLOK and Kadena. I don't think Kadena was super chatted, but it might have been. But I just need to go over it. I want to check it out. Blocktopia, a winner, a lover of life here. So funny, from the bottom, BLOK is up 63%. It's making a bit of an ascending triangle here, flat top, with a nice trajectory to the upside. Would you look at that, man? Would you look at that? An ascending triangle for Blocktopia. However, it's kind of like as it touched these, but doesn't want to touch those. Funny, right? I would have seen this, something like this here, and it did bust out. However, look, it's doing a double top now. Kind of weird, but it could be making this. I've seen these double tops play out independence. Bitcoin did this recently. Bitcoin gets the bounce. Every coin's going to bounce today, and we're going to actually turn green. The market's going to rip, right? So you're looking, this is what I'm looking for BLOK. I mean, it's trying to break out. And let me do a better job of like aligning this trend line. Wow, I'm super hungry today. I'm usually not that hungry right now on the live. I'm super hungry right now. I'm like thinking about food. I'm thinking about poached eggs and French toast. And I'm just like, ooh, man, I want some breakfast. I have breakfast. I have like a brunch at the end of the stream from like 12:30 to 1 every day. I'm excited. I get to run my metaverse friends back up sooner or later. Exactly. We'll be the thing is we'll be waiting. I'm new to this channel. I think this guy is pretty cool. Thanks for sharing your handwork. Shout out to Nature Pro, man. I love you. Brock, around where we got in at. I know, isn't that crazy? 006. That's where we started buying it. So crazy. We nailed it too. I mean, is it time to nail it again? Measured move of this. Remember, these are ascending triangles are 50-50. They could break up or down depending. 50% one way, 50% the other. All right. So you look at this. I mean, the measured move is back to the resistance chop area here at about 1 cent. Now we have 40% move. If I did that math correctly, 6 to 1. Yep. About a 45% if you can break on out. Take a look at that daily. The daily is going to give you the cheese. Daily kind of like, it bounced. So we got a good bounce on the daily. But like to me, unless you get back above this resistance at 1 cent and 0.2 cents, you could hit that and then continue to the downside. I see how the tribe has grown. It's truly beautiful. Let's keep growing. You guys are the best. Shout out to Ross Kush, man. Keep coming back every day, baby. Keep showing up. Keep spreading the love. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Do the higher time frame suggest a big pump or smaller ones and then a retracement? I don't know what you're talking about. Who said my name again? Shout out to Zero. We love you, bro. KYL could be a good one. The Kylan Network. Let's take a look at Kylan. I like seeing red candles, buying reds. But look, shoulder, head, and a possible, head and shoulder pattern there. That dump to the downside. It did break the neckline. That kind of was your measured move. You could go lower, but you hit a resistance. Kylan. To me, though, look, giant. It's trying to make a rounded top in a way. Like it's a half rounded top. It's cool about this round tool. You go to the left, it rounds left. You go to the right, it rounds bottom. So you go to the right, it rounds the bottom. You go to the right, it rounds the top to the left. A lot of things that people don't know. And then you even have a head and shoulder pattern here. Yeah, could send you lower. Not saying that's guaranteed. That's bearish. Those are bearish, both bearish things. Okay. So we showed you what the worst case was. Let's talk about the possible best case. So we were in this rising wedge here. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. Someone said this looked nice. I mean, it says it could go down more. It is trying to bounce here. But again, it was in the falling wedge that broke out. Like it took that key from a lot of, so 30,000 is holding it. This is crazy. 5 minute wants to dump again, though. It looks like it's just going sideways. Watch this. We're going to delete this now. We're going to delete that. That double bottom just got rejected hard at 30K. Like, real hard. When Dizzle, another 33.33. I was traveling last week and had to hang out in the shadows, but don't think I didn't learn the most extraordinary lessons. The market tries to throw you, lifer, but your mind is so fresh and on point. You the man. Thank you so much, when Dizzle. I love you. I love you, people. You guys really, 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 really changed my life. You're gonna make me cry, man. Like, I'm a sucker for love. And like, man, you guys and girls, you ladies and gentlemen, you guys have given me such a life. Yeah, it's based on TA and technicals, but like, you guys have given me such a life. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Cheers to each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you. You guys changed my life. Because you guys showed up and decided to watch my channel. Like, you changed my life. You gave me my dream job. Like, you gave me my dreams. Like, you guys gave me my dreams. I can't believe it. It's only up from here. Like, it's only up from here. Like, we're on our way to 100K and then we're going to 1 million subs. Like, I'm not going to stop. And I know I'm not going to stop. So if I'm not going to stop, then I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it, everybody. We're going to make millions. We're going to get to the top. No one's going to take us down. But you guys all support me, and I can't do it without each and every one of you. I can't. I just can't. I just can't. I need it. I need the support. I need the love. I am not an island. No man is an island. Thank you. That's all I can say. Nothing else I can say. Thank you. Just pure raw emotions. I can't hold back who I am. I can't hold back how I feel. I can't hold back when I'm living a dream, baby. I can't hold back. So, possible cup and handle on the 1 minute. Sammy, cup and handy to the upside. Let's go Celtics tonight. Let's go Celtics tonight, baby. Just got to get it out there. Freaking love the Celtics, man. Irish Irish, man. When Dizzle, thank you for the hat. Let me get the hat. Let me get the hat. What's going on? Why are you creeping? Give me a tissue? Thank you. You're laughing? You're laughing at me? You're laughing at me, huh? How dare you? Let's go Celtics, baby. Larry Bird. Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. Shout out to Wen Dizzle for giving me the cap. Go to Legends Hats, both with 2 Z's. LegendsHats.com. LegendsHats.com. Check it out. Hell no, let's go Miami Heat. Nah, shout out to all the Miami fans, man. We're going to have fun going at each other. 570 likes. You people are unbelievable. 600 likes on the live. So look, cup and handle suggesting we will break to the upside here on the 1 minute chart. Sometimes the 1 minute is what you need. Sometimes the 1 minute is what you need. I've done so much TA in the last 2 hours. It's been insane. Like, it's been an anomaly. I am a freak. I am a TA freak. Like, I am a freak. Like, I was just thinking on the other day, like, this is I'm like a circus freaking freak, man. My brain is just nuts. It's so crazy. You guys, I love y'all, man. What a great day. What a beautiful day to be alive. Okay, so Kadena. Someone suggested it was looking fresh and fun. Bitcoin's Bitcoin's really, really pushing, trying to hold that zone. So you got this here going. And then to me, it's a bit of an ascending triangle now, see? We can kind of get rid of the rest of this stuff. And there you have it. And what you're doing is, yes, he said slight cup and handle. You got 3 things. You got shoulder, head, and I love this song, I'm a self-made woman, because it makes no sense, like, with my channel, and it comes on randomly sometimes, and I'm like, I should just start singing it one day, like, I'm a self-made lady, baby. And people are like, what the is he doing? I didn't swear. I said, what the all right, so I didn't swear. Shoulder, head, and shoulder here, possible forming for a move to the upside. All right, measured move will be the length of the neckline to the head, and then you swing that over to the right shoulder. All right, if you want to learn what I just did and figure that out, I do have a beginner's course today from 3 to 5. Jump on in, and you will be absolutely blown away. You'll have a blast. It'll be awesome. So look at Kadena. Kadena does want to break to the upside. 1 hour is getting oversold. 4 hour is oversold. So that's, yes, I mean, that's a good sign. All right. What I also have cooking, because I told you there was 3 things. Remember, I didn't show you all 3. What I have cooking is Sammy Cup and Hattie to the upside. Hey, Janine, it's been 2 weeks. So look at this. You have this cup here. You got your handle here, too. How many cup and handles did we draw today? Insane, right? Bit of a cup and handle there, though, for sure. Measured move out of Kadena to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for Kadena. These alts are really kind of showing some signs of life today. It's kind of funny. Did we bottom? You never know. You never know. This could go up or down, too, and not break out that way. But just something to think about. And I'll just adjust that to the measured move there. Kadena on my radar. Thank you. Possible 32% gains. Stop losses below the previous resistances and support lines. And again, you put the stop loss wherever you feel fit. You got to find your risk-reward ratio. The long tool is really good at that. That's why I use it. Stop loss below for Kadena. I like what I'm seeing for Kadena. This thing could actually move hard. It was just down at 145. It just did 100% gains. That's pretty cool. Kadena is a great project. If any project is going to come back from the depths, it will be Kadena. You know? Lifer, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. LegendsHats.com. Anytime, man. You gave me a birthday present, Wendizzle. You're one of the only people that gave me a birthday present. You shipped me a package. Come on now. Of course I had to do that. You're the best. And another thing I want to do. Wait. Let's do this. This is official. This is official. Look at this. I'm going to blow your minds right now. Look. 24 karat gold. Brooks Brothers. Collar stays. All right. 24 karat gold, Brooks Brothers call it stays. If I could get them in, if I could figure out how to get them in. Yeah, up. You got to go up, buddy. You got to go up to get in. But these were sent to me from a lifer. That's why I'm bringing this up. Not to be, like, extremely pompous, which is insane. Like, who wears 24 karat gold? But look, there it is now. And now I got 24 karat gold shirt stays. Like, I mean, that's from Brooks, but they say Brooks Brothers on them. It's insane. Like, so now you know I got gold on me, like, in my freaking shirt, just in case. Just in case, you know. I'm just putting them on for my man CMAZ, who sent these to me. If I could get them. They're really, this is, like, hard to do. Like, I can't, like, see my face. Can't see what I'm doing. I can't see the beginning of it. This is a pain. No one wants to see me do this. This is insane. But I have OCD. So once I think I want to do something, I have to keep doing it until it works. Like, now I can't find the base. The base is way back here. You might have to see me take my shirt off now. Babe, could you help me? My wife. I'm such a, like, helpless man. Like, where is the beginning of that? I'm obsessed now. I have OCD now. Now you're watching this, and I should never have tried this. I slid it out so easily. Like, I feel the pocket, and I just can't see it. There it is. It's there. That's why it was bent in. Like, I couldn't find the... It's got to be right there. It's got to be right in there. All right. But, dude, solid gold hanging out. Like, that's insane. Who wears solid gold freaking collar stays? Like, who does that with a pocket square on? Like, it's just nuts to me, you know? Oh, wow. Now they're making the shirt collar come out too much, though, because it's so heavy. That's funny. That's funny. Now I got to, like, whatever. I got to just forget about it now. Watching the live or try to find the hole, man. You're stupid, man. Oh, my gosh. All right, everyone. We're out of here for the day. I was supposed to be out of here at 11:30. I'm going to do it one day. One day I'm going to jump out at 11:30. I dig up solid gold. Preston Collins, my man. Someone mentioned that the tweezer tops on the 4-hour Bitcoin chart looking bearish. But then we have a Sammy Cup and Handy on the 15-minute chart with a measured move to 31.8. Hard to say which way we go. There's no, tweezer tops on the 4-hour? Space Change hardware is installed on the International Space Station. Installer of the hardware is a NASA astronaut, Jessica Mayer, who is assistant to the chief SpaceX astronaut crew. Elon Pump? Interesting. Hey, you never know. There could be a pump for Elon. Where do you think the bottom of ETH will be after the next Fed point hike? You're funny. Love the mods, man. Billy, help the lifer. You're funny. Yeah, Billy. Yo, Vimo, don't go. Lifer, you're the man. Got to get into the beginner course today, I think. Joined the 99 last night. Let's go. Shot smart, man. Yo, if you take the course, man, it's going to help out the 99 so much. I highly suggest you jump into the course. But again, I give you my all, man. I'm telling you, I am a full-blown, I ain't BSing nobody. I put 110% in there. Like, I put it everything I have in there. Like, so, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I mean, not only join the group for me, you join the group for the elite charters, for all the other awesome people, and everyone else helping you figure out your ideas. Also, the learning library where you can jump in and post your charts and just learn. I learn more in a week with you than this entire post year watching 20 YouTubers a day. Dude, please write that. I'm taking a picture of that. That's going into the... I get that a lot, man, and I love that. I love that I hear that all the time. That's going into the testimonials right there, and bang, bang, bang. And we're pasting that into the testimonials. A lot of people say they learn more from me in a week or two than they learn in years of watching crypto videos. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Shout out to the $4.99 from Juan Paguada. You're the man, dude. Thank you. Possible head and shoulders on 4-hour ETH. I build hardware for ISS. First time hearing about that. Might have to look into it. Wow. See, you learn things on the channel you never would have known. Final BT projection for the rest of the day. Quick and dirty. Yep, we'll get into that. Thank you for suggesting that, DJ. You're the man, dude. 26,600 subs, man. On our way to 30K. Anyone going Crypto TA on Twitch? Moonboy City. I love just showing Wendy plus one lifer. Let them know our presence is no manual. Just keep it positive. Kevin Calderon, that's my name too, bro. For real? Is there another Kevin Calderon? Are you serious? Dude, there's another Kevin Calderon. First time here, loving the vibes. Dude, there's a guy with your exact name? Dude, that's insane. Fear and Greed at 8. Yeah, I couldn't believe when I saw it at 8. That didn't make sense to me. It really didn't. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index tells us it's time to buy Bitcoin. I mean, whenever that's at 8, I have to buy $5,000 worth of Bitcoin. Even if I'm wrong, like, I have no choice but to buy $5,000 worth of Bitcoin. When the Fear and Greed is at 8, that's the best prices for Bitcoin every time. Every time this has been right. It's never been wrong. Like, this has been at 8, it's been right. It got up to the greed, it's been time to sell. This thing has never been wrong. Every time I've bought in the 8s, it's paid me so well. That makes me want to just gobble so much Bitcoin up at 30K right now. Insane, right? Shout out to the Celtics, man. That's why I got my 33 hat on today. Shout out to the Celtics as I'm floating. It's see-through, though, so you can still see the charts. So I think that's okay. I didn't take out chart space for you to see. You know, I didn't take any chart space away for me to freaking promote the Celtics, all right? I said frickin'. I shouldn't have done that. I'm feeling a little light today. I guess people aren't old enough to remember negative greed. U.S. Latinos have a lot of doppelgangers. If you look up my last name in the phone book and NYC, you get 4 pages of names. You're funny, man. When Lifer says 110%, he really means 5,000%. He's being humble. What up, Lifer? How come I didn't see the hat in the merch store? Because this was given to me by a fellow Lifer. Yo, that's crazy. Where he at? Yo, dude has your exact same name, dude. I have 2 Kevin Calderons, dude. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. That's awesome. That's hilarious. I thought that was Kev being, yeah, me too. Come on, gotta be Kev, LOL. It's not, man. I'm telling you, he wouldn't say it. Irish Aries rock. Love the Lifer family. Shout out to Matt Stevens. Irish Aries, baby. Irish Aries. Yo, Lifer, been busy at work, but got a break. Shout out to Crypto Wayne. Gotta get the Wayne. Wayne. He's not Crypto Wayne. He's Crypto Wayne. Oh, my God. The market's exploding. Starly continuing to move. Wow. Damn, I wish we had charted that up. Look, the 50-minute chart would have given us that. That's simple. We just got to know how to draw a pattern and flick a measured move. Hey, kiddo, can you flick the measured move over there? Hey, over there. Huh? That really wasn't you, Calderon? Wow, that is why I said LOL, Kev. Thought it wasn't you. I'm Kevin Calderon, too. You know you're not, man. Nah, I'm messing with y'all. That was me. Oh, come on, man. Why you got to do that? Why do you got to do that? You silly rabbit. You funny guy, you. Okay, MSWAP in a nice pattern here. All right. And this thing's been moving. Money swap has been moving. I'm telling you. Has low liquidity. You got to watch out. It's spotty right now. Has low liquidity. But money swap, man, wants to bang. All right, for sure to the upside. Money swap. Let's take a look at the long tool here. Possible 34% gains coming out of money swap. Nice consolidative move here. Look left to look for some support and resistance. Your main frame line. You got one right there. You could touch that line there. Like right there. Hey, Lifer, with 3 LS tokens on KuCoin, if you have a token at 0x per coin and it rebalances $10, do you get a huge X% gain or do you lose? No, usually it just stays flat. Like it stays wherever the rebalance goes. You shouldn't get anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a real trade. You know what I mean? Shouldn't expect something out of a rebalance, in my humble opinion. That's just kind of pushing it, right? And if I'm wrong here and I'm not like fully on with what you're saying, let me know. I could be completely wrong. I don't know. 4-hour has momentum after a big push. 1 hour's a little high there. If it does get a push, it's going to be a quick 15-minute scalp. So just remember that. It's already a little, The chart says you can get it, but it doesn't mean every time that you can get it. All right. Hey, look at this thing. I gotta, like, let me see this thing. Let me see it. Let me see that thing. God, look how cute this thing is. Look how cute this thing is.
Oh, look.
Look though. Look how cute this little thing is. And she looks just like her daddy. She's a little lifer. Oh my gosh, she got the cutest.
Wait, Har and I are gonna go out to lunch, okay?
Okay. That's exciting.
Yeah, we'll see you later. Okay?
All right, bye, babe. MSWAP on my radar. If they add a pool more supply, it's a split and then a rebalance. Shout out to Rodney in the bathroom. Shout out to Rodney in the bathroom. Wow, that's such a big baby now. Oh my God. Look at KuCoin's docs. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose on the rebalance. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, that's sketchy. That's how cults get started, guys. Hey, Lifer, I pay for the beginner's course for today. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com, and my team will take your payment right away. $99, jump on it. We looked at this possibly making a move, and it did. Isn't that funny? We went over this. How much did it go up? We went at the beginning of the live, did we not? Dude, we just went over this. I just charted this out, remember? This is crazy. I just drew this. It's up 30%. That's insanity. 51% gains. We just put this chart out. Like, yo, like this banged on them. Like this was on the live stream today. Like you would have made 50% gains right now. Yeah, it got pounded back to the ground. But on a 1 hour candle, that thing boomed. That's crazy. I almost don't believe that. When did we look at PLGR? I did look at it though. Was it last night? No, it was on the live. I don't have the timestamps like you guys have, but like we started getting into alts. We did this whole nice thing. Wow, we've done a lot today. Look, there it is right there. Oh my God. Yo, we had it at hello, baby. So it had already boomed up on a wick on the 4 hour. So, all right, when I did the first 4 hour wick, it occurred. So, no, it didn't boom up. I want to make sure here. Let's look at that 4 hour. So that wick had already occurred. It went up even more. So it did go up even more from when we first looked at it. About 36% gains on the live stream. That's pretty nuts. That's crazy. Shout out to anyone that jumped on into that and made that happen. Sold it off fast, too. Unreal. Thank you for the TLM, please, for the $74.99. Thank you. That hat looks good. Keep up the great work, Sam. Shout out to Legends Hats. There he is. There he is. Oh, man, I got the Legend hat on, and my man from Legend Hat says, what up? Live stream gains. I really don't want to stream during BitBoy's stream. I don't. I personally don't want to be on right now. 11:30 to 12, I got to get off. I got to find a way to tighten the stream up. I can do it. I know I can do it. I just got to be more focused, more tight, keep it clean, you know? Even CWeb, look at it. It didn't matter the coin. Look at this thing. When Bitcoin solidified that bounce, I mean, everything just went off on a tear. Look at these altcoins, 36%. Route, Aave, dang. And even last night, I was sketched out by the market. I was like, I'm not trading this market tonight. You know? Look, we went over Edge popping, and this thing did pop to the upside nicely. Look at that. Damn, man. Oh, so look at BAB. You're seeing a lot of consolidation right now. This is crazy. The market's acting like the technical analysis is showing that the market wants to just tear off its clothes and not be on the bottom. We could be in for another huge rally, everybody. There is talks that we could be in, everyone's bearish. When everybody's bearish, it's usually when the market starts to turn back around. And everybody is bearish. Even I'm bearish, and I'm like the least bearish guy in the game. They put me on all around the blockchain to cheer them up and try to bring some hopium, but it's like, it is what it is, See, the 4 hours high, that worries me that the 1 hour won't get the pop. I don't like trading against the 4 hour. It's not a good look. However, the 1 hour and the 4 hour, 1 hour and the 15 minute both suggest a bit of a pop here. This is BAX, BAX. We'll take a look at TLM in a second here. And I can't be as descriptive on my posts in the Discord. Normally, I would give you like so much more information here, but I got to move fast, everybody. I got to move fast. All right. 15, 30, 1 hour are now low on the Stokes for Bitcoin. There you go, baby. You went over it, and I sent an alarm on the 1 hour Stokes, and it hasn't reset yet. Thank you. I like that extra early vibe for the live, like you sometimes catch the pre-market SPX. Yep. The last rally before the dump. Maybe trade safe. Bill McDonough. You never know, Bill. We never know. BitBoy made me a bag holder. These bags of ETH, BTC, and ETH will come back to 2024, but BitBoy made me a bag. Nobody made you a bag holder. Hold up. I'm spotlighting that. What you're saying is that you went online, watched someone else, and did exactly what they told you to do, and it's their fault? Come on, man. Come on, man. You're a whiner, my man, and I'm not cool with whiners, bro. And I don't like to be negative, but when you call someone else the reason why you're a bag holder, did he put his hand on your hand? Did he come into your house and press the buy button? Was he caressing your hand? Like, was your hand here and was he on top of it caressing it? You ever see that movie? Honey, let me help you send an email. You know, was he creeping on you? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Leave BitBoy alone, man. Stop being so negative. Come on now. Get a life. Seriously, get a life. Like, somebody made me buy a bunch of coins and now I'm down. Meh. I can't handle my own behavior. Meh. Everybody makes me do what I shouldn't do. I have no control over myself. Get a life, man. Get a life. Straight up. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, and I'm a nice guy, but get a life. Straight up. Straight up. Like, you know? You're right. Agree, man. I used to be a QB in the Big Ten. I get it. You're right. So you were a QB in the Big Ten? So maybe you know Mitch Ray, you know? I'm just saying, man, I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm trying to give you tough love. Nah, I'm taking responsibility by being here. All right, we love you now. Okay, you're official, man. I don't hate if I've made the biggest mistakes in the world, and then I've asked for forgiveness, and I said, all right, I messed up. So I'm the biggest guy of giving people a second chance. I love you now. I love that you came out and held face and said, and I got to take responsibility for myself. Okay. All right. Me? Oh. Yelling at the baby enough. I think my wife's yelling at me. Enough! I'm like, Jesus, what did I do? It is. It's over. It's over. I beat it with a dead horse today. I'm killing it. I want to leave with 500. I'm killing the viewership now, you know? There's just so much action out here now. It's just nuts. It's going to be a busy day for me in the charts for sure. Like, there's just a lot of movement here. All right, down and dirty Bitcoin. Down and dirty Bitcoin. Look, we hit stops below here. This did hit for gains. Look at this. This hit for massive gains. Never hit the stop loss. 13% stop loss for 80%. We would hit this too. Another before and after. I got to write down my before and afters. Where can I write these down? So we banged this one for gains. Took a while, went sideways. Bling. I got to post this. I do so much, you guys. I have a Slack chat open called Before and Afters. In there, I'm always posting stuff. I'm just doing after first because, you know. And then how I get the before and after, it's awesome. And I do this because I want people to see how many gains we're making and what we're posting, what's happening to it. Like we posted this, it popped. We posted that, it popped. We posted, you know, bang, 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 dang, dang, dang. So right now I go here and I look for this C. I think I put an I, a small I accidentally. I remember that because I have a weird memory. I remember putting the small I when I put this out. There it is right here. So this is the before. And this is how you know my technical analysis works, because no stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. So, like, you put a stop loss below that line or below this line. It's two of them, whatever one you want, but stops below this line here. And here's your before, right? And I have a great graphics team, and they make these before and afters. I just got to post the links, and they bang them out. So this suggests that we would go up 80%, right? So the before, and then the after. And you can see how my TA, we didn't go below the stop loss, and we bounced up 64% gains. You're the man. Look, he said, got it, thank you. Look how quick my assistant is, Sean. Like, he says, got it, thank you. Like, it doesn't get better than that. Like, it doesn't get better than that. When you have an assistant that responds immediately to you, it doesn't get better than that. Like, that's when you know you have a team, and you're gonna go to the moon with your team. Because when I say jump, my team says how high, man, and we just keep going. I love my team. I love my team. We got so much awesome stuff coming at you. We got so much content. We're organized. We're breaking it down. This could be a quick scalp here on the 1 hour time frame. You got to be wary of the 4 hour. It's not in your favor, but this could scalp. I mean, we've been seeing this thing pop. There's a chance. We already hit it for 64%. There's a chance we get it for more gains. So today was a good gains. I mean, we were posting some gains today. Shout out to Kevin Calderon, man. Kevin, is that you? Another Kevin? No. And this is CIX 100. I think that's what it is. However, I haven't done my deep dive on it, so I have no clue. You know? I got to get out of here today. This is killing me. Like, I got to end the live. Like, why can't I stop streaming? I have, like, streaming problems. Dude, I talked about POLX bouncing here off the bottom of the channel, and this thing would continue to bounce. Look at that. We called the bottom area there, and bang, bang, bang for POLX. Now, that's also bullish. 21% gains. Look at the 15 minutes low as well. And this is starting to make a flag. Look. You got this going now. I can't believe how much TA I've done today. Oh, thank God, though. The market's, like, alive, right? Like, we got some action. All I need is action, and I can make it happen. But I need action. We got the volume back. We got some movement. This thing could do some damage later on today. POLX. Okay. Bitcoin fighting for the 30K hold. Super chats, TLM. Because this is our time to shine. Happy I found this channel, Ace PR. POLX could bounce to the upside. Watching POLX. It's the markets, babe. They're just, like, kind of crazy right now. Let's look at TLM, and then I'm out of here. This was a paid super chat. I don't want to do a different type of damage. This isn't a beautiful channel to the upside. I mean, look at it. TLM is in a rising wedge. That breaks down 68% of the time. That could end up being a bear flag that could drop you like a hot sauce, you know, back down here for a giant double bottom. However, look at the daily. The daily will tell us where we're at. It has momentum. Really no reason to think that we could break down yet. Look at the 4 hour. 4 hour wants to dump on you. That's not a good sign. Look at the 1 hour. 1 hour wants to pump on you. So this level must hold. Resistance, resistance, bounce. So TLM must break out of this falling wedge here to the upside. Look how fast we built that. Possible bit of a cup and handle there too. I'd love to see TLM get above this resistance. I am a long-term bag holder of this project, so I really like this project. I get in at 16 cents, and I've been holding it for like over a year and a half. I love, actually no, TVK, that's TVK. I'm not in TLM, sorry. I got confused with, I'm in TVK, not TLM. Alien Worlds. So this is what I see happening, a bounce possibly, but remember that the 4 hour is not in your favor. So you got to kind of fish that out. Maybe you pop, come back down for a sideways flag, and then the 4 hour pumps. Okay. All right, everyone, we're going to do our last Bitcoin update for the day, and then I'm out of here. We'll do our last Bitcoin update for the day, and then I'm out of here. Okay, so Bitcoin update, levels to watch. Let's break it down here. Let's break it down. We'll turn the music off for this. Shout out to everybody here. We're going to break down a Bitcoin update at about 12:30 p.m. and around that time right now, breaking it down. So we had resistance here. Why? Well, there was a resistance, wicks. We even busted above it, but couldn't there. And so I felt this was our line of resistance also at 30,000. So we had resistance at 30,800 and 30,150 really. We broke that. We're desperately trying to hold 30K now. Like, we're like, can we hold 30K? Let's zoom in on into the smaller time frame that we had going on. I was on the 7 minute, and I was looking at this possibly being a bit of a double bottom here. However, Now it's making a bit of a bear flag. See that? That's a bearish flag there, and it's pointing to the downside, suggesting that we're about to get a bit of a drop. So alts are kind of popping. We could see some pump in the alts, even though Bitcoin is dumping. This is interesting. You got to watch this flag here on the 7 minute. This desperately needs to stay above this line. 7 minutes says it ain't happening. But that keeps happening, and then the 1 minute keeps pushing us up. So we keep kind of oscillating here. Time frames are battling each other. 15 minutes suggests we will do a double bottom and get a bounce back up. What the 15 minute is suggesting is that you're inside of a inverted head and shoulder here. Look, you're in a shoulder, possible head, right? And you make another right shoulder. This is something to think about, and that you're trying to make this falling wedge here. See this? You're attempting a falling wedge, which you had kind of broken out of, and now you're back in my humble opinion, something like that. See? So what you want is you want to see this break out to the upside and not see this 5 minute flag break down. Honestly, I can't tell you what's going to happen. I don't know. It's basically the probability of the technical analysis. 4 hour, still pushing down. And ever since we got rejected there at resistance, we've been pushing down. So what we want to see is 30K hold or 29, or this area here at 29,670. If we don't, we're coming down at 29,000, about 280 area, and then 28,006. So, or 760, sorry. So areas to watch. Can we get a bounce on the 4 hour? Can we get a higher low? We want a higher low for Bitcoin on the 4 hour. That's what we desperately need right now. We don't want to break this low. We want a higher low to close, the candle to move to the upside. All right. We'd like to see this 15-minute wedge break up, and we want to see this 5 minute candle just kind of like oscillate and go up and down and continue to the and not break down. All right. Measured move, if we do break down, is 29,670. Okay. And there's your Bitcoin update. So what would you watch? You're watching the 5 minute chart to make sure this flag doesn't start to break to the downside. If that flag stays sideways and you get a flip on the stochastics, the 15 minute should ensue that move, and we should get a bounce back to the upside. Then the 1 hour can take over, and the momentum can break us back up. 4 hour would flip on us, and then the daily would continue with the momentum that it's on. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin here, and I hope you have a wonderful day. If you want more of this, if you like how I broke this down for you, showed you your levels to watch, and you want a nice, neat chart that you can keep at home, join my trading group. The link is in the description below, or you can find me online if you're watching this on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or wherever you're seeing this. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I'm the Crypto Lifer. Have a wonderful day. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next live stream. All right, everyone, I'm out. I'm done. I worked really hard for 2 hours straight. I've been looking at charts till my freaking hand hurts. Can't take it anymore. I was battling gold pockets, these. Funny, they give that weight, though. They give the weight to the shirt, so the collar really comes out of the jacket a little bit. Sandcamp, he loves being here. Best place to be. Congrats to the 600 likes. Everyone, I'm out of here for the day. I'll see you all tomorrow at the next live stream, and we'll do it again like we did. We started with small momentum, but this stream really grew today and really, really grew. And we got to kind of crazy levels. So I'm excited for where the stream is going. I'm excited for the growth. I'm ready, willing, and able to take it to the next level. And shout out to everyone that wants to join this journey with me. We will all become multimillionaires, maybe even billionaires. Stay through this bear market. Do not let them take you out. Keep your Bitcoin. They won't take my Satoshis out of my cold, dead hands. I'll tell you that. They won't even take them out of my cold, dead hands. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Peace. I love you. Have a great day. And thank you to each and every one of you for being here.